Anyway, I will read off my script as we're doing this crap.
Wait.
Which
No,
is
you have
what
to, yeah,
brings
marriage.
us together.
Marriage is what brings us together today. That love, true love,
Dweeb within a dweeb.
team will follow you forever today.
This is the worst.
My wife.
Yes, you've seen a movie. Congratulations.
Well, I mean, the other way you could do it would be Robin Hood Men in Tights. Hey, Abbott! No? Nobody? Fuck you.
What you're doing is the verbal equivalent of a repost.
Yeah, well,
Hitting up dudes.
my response to that is, why you hating the player?
Who are we still missing?
Nobody. You said you were taking a pee break, so we were waiting for you.
I peed.
Already?
Yes.
Jesus.
How long do you think it takes somebody to fucking pee?
If you're well hydrated, longer.
Hey, we have fiancés and wives. We know exactly how long it takes to pee. That doesn't mean anything, though. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with kind of where we left off. Basically, the last thing that really happened was really the only thing of consequence is that Salas said she was going to go off to go change. So she hasn't come back from that yet. Really, you guys are all just sort of standing around, still in this sort of confusion as to whether or not this wedding is actually happening, but it looks like the wedding's happening, but you're not sure if the wedding's happening. So, I mean, yeah, really at this point, you guys are kind of all huddled together, minus Salas, who has gone off.
I have pulled a tie out of my satchel, and I have the loose loner boy tie kind of style. It's a very loose knot, and it's hanging down over
What does that
between my.
mean? I need you to
pecs.
explain the word you just said to me.
What a loner boy tie is?
I
Yes.
think I got it. It's just an untied or a loosened tie.
A very
Yes.
loosened tie with an open collar.
So
On the
you
shirt.
don't have your top collar buttoned.
Nope. In fact, I don't have anything down. The first button that is buttoned is the one above my belly button.
Isn't that like at your navel?
Yeah.
Wowie zowie. But do you expect anything else from Silas? Seriously.
And I am fantasy tuning my guitar. I don't know how you tune a guitar.
Magic.
I think no one here is prepared for what's happening.
And then you hear Silas humming to himself. Hava Nagila. Hava Nagila. Yes, we are. We're
Wait.
dancing Jewish.
All right. I think it's. You said there's. Fuck. What are we using for the rings again? I forget. Because you got proposed with a freaking donut the last time I remember.
Yeah, we're using donuts, I think.
No, I bought.
Yes, they have actual rings.
Okay,
Okay,
who's the
okay.
flower girl? Bring them down.
It's the Cerberus, the dog Cerberus.
Okay.
Oh,
The three-headed one that we trained
Okay,
for some reason.
sure.
Where did that come from? We invented that at some point.
Guess who?
I asked if we had a police dog.
Yup.
Why do you say that like you're ashamed?
Oh yeah, it's the dog Cerberus that you guys may or may not have trained to bring the rings to you.
Is there a stage, an uplifted anything?
Oh, so if you guys go to the Roll20, have I shown it to you? Yeah, I've shown it to you guys. So
Okay.
the background is what I almost said Marrow. Core's backyard looks like. So as you can see,
God damn,
it's-
Cora.
it is beautiful.
This is a great event. Yeah, this is a perfect event space.
She spent, like she said a few times, all night setting this up.
Well, I'm going to go over here to the stage, and I'm going to stand off to the side of it. Because I'm assuming I am either someone's best man or maid of honor.
You're supposed to walk me down the aisle, you dumbass.
But how am I going to do that if I'm also
The aisle's
playing the
right
march?
I think that's yeah. I don't know.
That's not the important part. You're supposed to walk me down the aisle.
Okay. What I want, you got, and it might be hard to handle. That might be what we're walking down the aisle to.
You guys hear a knock at the door.
Who's knocking at the door? Me or them?
Is here a knock at the front door.
Okay.
I am busy with
I'll go
trying
get
to.
it. I'll go get
I'm
it.
trying to figure out how to record on my guitar so I can just press a button and have it play the song I have
Ooh,
planned.
do we have one of those people that like record the wedding for us?
I don't know.
A videographer? No, we don't
Yeah.
have a videographer.
No.
Fantasy videographer.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you only got caterer. That's all you got.
We have a guy with a keen mind who's just writing down the story.
I was thinking literally someone trying to sculpt it as it's happening.
Anyway,
You just hear a rapid ting 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 ting.
I go to the door.
No, it could be like one of those magical crystals that captures a scene, and then you can put the crystal down, and it plays the scene back.
That's some high
Sure.
fantasy shit.
Seriously,
Whatever.
that was the start of a book I read where there was a massacre, and it was captured by this like magic crystal, and the girl was the only survivor, and she had to get it out to the world to show people.
So basically, like every running from the cops movie ever.
This is a super ancient, very rare artifact that we're going to use to record a wedding. Okay.
I answer the front door.
So at the front door, you see this 6 foot tall, green scaled, dark complexion lizard folk who
Ah,
appears to be dressed relatively well. He's got some sort of like traveling cloak or something over him. He's wearing what looks to be maybe a bow tie. Maybe he's got some sort of dress shirt underneath it. The cloak's kind of covering up. He's holding a very beautiful, very intricately carved wooden staff, and he just walks up and says, I'm not sure if I'm at the right place, but I'm looking for the Rust Montenegro wedding. And he pulls out
yeah.
a piece of paper that looks to be some sort of wedding invitation.
He of course gonna look over it, and it does it say he's invited, despite I probably don't know him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's an invitation to the wedding, though it looks to be written in Rust's handwriting.
Ah.
Is it made with crayon?
I point over like, oh yeah, he's over there. Then I just point towards Rust, who is probably in the backyard somewhere.
I don't know where on the map it is, but I'm probably near the food.
Wait, it's probably over here.
Please tell me that he's wearing either a tuxedo T-shirt or just a bow tie over his regular clothes.
Is Rust? No, Rust is in a tux. It's canon.
Aw. Actually, I would ask the lizard folk who is he, since I don't know who he is.
Good evening. My name is Izzard. I'm
Really?
Izzard the Lizard Wizard.
God damn you!
I don't think I ever recalled your name or whoever you were.
I'm an old friend of Rust's. We go back a little bit. So yeah, he invited me to the wedding, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see this. I haven't met you. I haven't met the bride yet. But I'm here to support my friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I will lead him back to the backyard where everyone else is. As we're all waiting on Sal's.
Then he'll walk out, and then he will go take a seat over. Side's the right side, right?
How many people do we have in here?
And it's like
I
the
assume
precinct.
yeah.
Yeah, the whole precinct is here, but so yeah, it's fairly crowded. You put way too many
Okay.
chairs out, but it's still a lot.
I'd like to go try and find Salus.
She is changing clothes, probably in some room that I would presume that Core led her to.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Either his bedroom or the guest bedroom.
I'm gonna do the shave and a 2-bits knock and then on the last knock, just open the door.
And looking up, she'll say, "Polo."
So, are you seriously going through with this?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You got proposed to with a donut.
She'll turn.
To go into and literally so we could break into a store.
She'll turn and display her wedding dress and the tiara and say, "I'm wearing a wedding dress, aren't I?"
Yes, but you have always been extra the
I mean,
entire time. You were extra in the womb.
You don't, no. You don't get to tell me that, okay? You don't get to stand there with your navel showing and tell me that I'm extra.
Excuse, and he buttons one more button. There, now can I say it?
Do you have a problem with it?
I mean, he seems nice. I mean, it's kind of like making friends with the slow kid on the playground just so you can steal a sweet roll.
I mean, if you don't have a problem with it, then what's the problem?
He's not getting on our Christmas cards.
Honestly, rude.
And she'll
Those he claps his he's like clapping his hands together. Those cost us money for all of the photographers. We are not putting him on the Christmas card.
He's not the same height as us. He's going to put us out of focus.
she's gonna come forward and kind of playfully shove him and be like, "You're jealous, little brother."
Okay, I would like to point out that you being born half a second before me because you pushed me out of the way does not make me a little brother.
I'm still older than you, so yeah, it does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And how old is he, by the way? What's his middle name? What's his blood type?
Okay, your last 6 lovers, did you even know their names?
No, I didn't propose to them with pastry either.
I didn't propose.
Exactly.
So what's the problem?
The problem is that you accepted the proposal. Man, you don't even know.
So what?
It sounds like the plot of a terrible movie or play.
Life is short. We gotta live a little.
I can't wait for the worst.
Exactly. That's why you spread the love. You go around. You don't tie yourself down with one knife set that's short a few steak knives.
And she's gonna kind of lean forward and hug him and be like, "Silas, how old are we?"
I'm gonna say we're probably like 30.
No, we're elves, honey.
Oh right, shit. 87.
That's still
that's
okay. 132.
Don't know. How old am I?
Just know,
132.
just know the elves mature at 100.
Yeah.
100. Okay. 142.
And she'll be like, "And in all of those years, have I ever let anything hold me back?"
I want to say yes, but I don't want to make you cry in that makeup of yours.
The answer is no, and you know it. And what's wrong with, living on the less wild side for a little bit?
The part where it's less wild.
It's temporary.
I guess orcs don't live that long, do they?
Not really.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, by the way, Mom's going to be furious that she didn't get an invite, and also that you're shunning the chuppah.
She kind of blushes, and she's gonna be like, I think it'll be fine.
Your lucky dad's dead.
Yep. She just looks really uncomfortable.
No, he's gonna walk out there. My daughter marrying an orc. Never one of my children. And he's gonna close the door behind him as he leaves.
Everybody else, did you guys want to do anything while they're having that conversation?
No, I think at this point we're just waiting outside. Probably, I don't have much to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's another knock at the door.
I go get it.
Time you
We
see
should have hired a concierge.
Maybe, I don't know.
no
I
valet
know.
parking.
Don't worry, your priest is coming over and opening the door.
This time you see a fairly tall, probably about 6'2" or so human man. Rather pale complexion. He's dressed in a full suit with an overcoat. He has a dark hat on. black beard and a mustache. His eyes are very, very, very dark black as well. And he has his invitation in his hand, and he says, "Is this the Montenegro Rust wedding?"
Takes the invitation, looks over it. Isn't in his handwriting?
This is also in Rust's handwriting.
I nod and I point at the backyard. I also ask him who he is, just to make sure.
Old friend.
Nods. And I lead him back to the backyard.
And so let me get the picture.
I think at this point, I'm gonna ask Rusk himself, like as he's over at the food table, as we're waiting. I'm gonna ask him about the 2 guests that just came in.
I don't remember the name you gave me for the. Wait, did I give you the name? I can't remember.
No, I made it up. His
Okay.
The lizard folk's name is Izzard.
I remember him.
Oh, but the other guy?
That is a vamp.
I'm gonna look at Russ and it's like, you probably know the lizard folk, but I do not know the human. He didn't say his name either. Just claimed he was an old friend of yours.
Do I know him?
I'm gonna describe his details, like all the details you gave me.
So that's a good question. So, Rust, how would you have tried to get in contact with the people that I talked to you about? I told you that you would try to get in contact, or you wanted to try to get in contact with a specific person. How would you have done that?
If I didn't already have their address, I assume they live in the city, or or probably just
Message bell, maybe.
Sending.
sending.
Yeah.
Fantasy cell phones.
Would you
I
have
mean,
met
if
them in
that-
person, or would you have mailed the invitation to them?
If they don't live anywhere near where I live, I would mail it. But if they live relatively close, I would do it in person.
So then you've never seen this person.
But I don't know him.
Corey's gonna walk over. He's gonna, or do you want to join him in talking?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, just in case. So he's gonna walk over. He's gonna tap him on the shoulder if he's turned his back on him.
He very slowly and elegantly turns back towards you.
I
He still has the
apologize.
invitation in his hand.
I know. I apologize. I am aware that you were given an invitation, but to the groom's knowledge and of my knowledge, he did not contact you.
Looks over to Rest and says, "Are you the groom in question?"
Yes.
He takes his hand out of his overcoat, and you can see it is gloved. He has black leather gloves all the way up to the forearm or so. Underneath, he has a long white, what looks like some sort of maybe dress shirt that goes underneath the glove. He just takes his hand out in a handshake and says, "We've spoken before. My name is Killian Sterling."
I'll shake his hand.
We have a connection that is somewhat similar to Salus, if you understand what I mean. Like I said, we've talked about this before.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
You remember that thing I talked about that's going to be super important in this session? Nope.
Now, did Blake forget or did Rust forget?
Yeah.
I mean, both are.
Oh my god.
This is. God damn it, Blake, I love you. Fucking hell, man.
Well,
Spraxis, they're just probably rubbing his eyes like.
You know the really sad part? I planned for this.
Oh, good!
It doesn't mean we don't love you, Blake, okay?
No. He'll if you guys are done with him, he'll turn around and he'll rest one leg up on the knee of the other one, and he'll extend an arm out to what looks like an empty chair beside him. He's just kind of sitting there, somewhat relaxing, not really looking around, just sort of taking in the whole, the whole.
Fiasco.
Yes, thank you.
So he's
Hey, you're the
gesturing
wedding
to an
planner.
invisible chair.
He has his arm on the back of the chair, like spreading an arm onto the back of the chair beside him that is empty.
Well, I'm gonna sit in this invisible chair, where I assume it is.
It's not invisible. He has his
Oh.
arm on the back of the chair. Oh my god.
Where do you live? Like, in what state of mind?
Well, I'm looking at the map, and we're like in the.
Oh my god!
So I'm just like, oh, you
Moves.
just on an invisible. Well,
He moves
also,
over
I'm
here.
thinking- Okay. Well, also,
You literal image ass having bitch.
well, you also said he's a vampire, so I instantly believe that. I'm like,
Oh.
oh,
No. No.
Chris said that.
I
That
said
was
that.
That was the other white man that said that, you racist.
Wait, so
I'm
who's
just
the
gonna stand
werewolf?
over. I'm just gonna stand over there.
Who's this
Oh
guy?
my god.
that's Panther.
Panther.
Oh, and
Oh.
who's this?
I'm just so happy.
Brand.
Who?
And
Silt's character.
Oh. He did.
He did.
Wait, he's still the
Oh my
best
God,
man.
Dang.
He's still the best man.
the end.
Uh-oh,
Who's the
Spaghetti-O.
maid of honor?
I don't know.
Also you.
Hey, that's what I thought.
I'm only the official and the priest
And the wedding planner.
and the caterer actually.
This is going great, guys.
You're the not page. It's gonna look amazing.
Yes.
I think at this point, Salas, if you're ready, you're nice and dressed up.
Oh,
You're ready to come out.
Silas, are you going to escort me?
I would
Come get
Yeah,
me.
I would be waiting out in the hall.
I would drag I would go over I quickly go over and just drag Rust over to the the area.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so Rust, you are dragged. You're now standing in your ceremonious spot
Gosh.
for the wedding.
Please tell me there's like that an X has been put on the stage that says Rust stand here.
Oh my god.
It's
He's shining a laser pointer on the floor and Rust is staring up.
Goes into a rage.
tackles the fucking. Oh my god! Oh
Ah,
god, this is amazing.
it's
All right,
just sticks a piece
so
in the area.
I would imagine as soon as we get to the end, I'd be like, well, as we're walking, Silas is gonna lean over and he's like, I'm just kidding, right? You actually look you look nice.
And she's gonna lean over and kiss his cheek and say, I love you too.
Gross. Anyway, as soon as they get to the end of the aisle, and everyone does kind of like the all rise, Silas is going to press a button on his guitar, and it starts playing. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. As they're walking down the aisle, so we're gonna be kind of like.
Silas, keep up.
No, left foot, right foot, left, right. Shit.
It's not on March. Just chill out. Come on.
No, but we have to sashay in time with each other.
Haven't been working on this for the last 130 whatever years.
We've been practicing walking down the aisle so we can get our sachets in time.
No,
Move
you
it.
guys practice that.
Guys, you're gonna
Move your token.
Okay, no, but swing your hip more. So you get to swing your hip more.
I'm the one in the wedding dress.
So imagine this is just this awkward stage of them we're both looking I'm looking at my feet and swinging my hips from side to side, and I keep bumping into her and be like, blaming her for all the problems. And we get to the stage. After we get to the stage, I would hand her off, and I'd move off to wherever the maid of honor stand.
You
Okay.
would stand on this side. If you would look at the map,
Oh yeah, I'm not looking at the map at all.
I told you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Can
keep
someone
up,
move Russ down a bit?
because you weren't walking with me.
Can someone move Russ down a bit? He's
Okay.
sure.
Sure, why not? Okay. No, right here.
There.
Okay, yeah, okay, there.
Okay.
Okay. So,
All right.
I have pulled out my guitar at this point, and I am instrumentally playing "Ooh Child."
Is Russ giving any reaction to Silas?
I mean, he's probably like just not. He's definitely like just what. He's probably more focused on your brother, considering he's being very extra walking down the aisle.
Oh no!
Not like that.
Homewrecker already.
Because he's strutting down the aisle, screaming at you to also strut down the aisle.
the Cerberus dog walks down the aisle.
Oh.
Shouldn't have gone first.
Yeah, I know, but we forgot about it. So you guys have practiced this a little bit. So he walks over. He kind of doesn't make a beeline. He kind of sniffs at the hedges and whatnot. But he eventually sort of like a happy puppy who catches Russ' eye and just happily just lumbers up and then hands the. Well, actually, no. I guess he'd give the rings to Brand. So he walks up to Brand. Brand takes the rings from him, gives one to Silas, gives the groom's ring to Silas, and the bride's ring to himself, Brand. And so they'll go stand off on the edge, and the dog will go and sit next to Brand.
Okay. Is everything okay? So, apologies if I fuck up any lines. All right, dearly beloved, we are gathered together here to unite Silas and Rust in marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously with a deep realization of its obligation and responsibilities. Please remember that love, loyalty, and understanding are the foundations of a happy and enduring life or home. And he turns to Rust. Do you, Rust, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and woe, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you shall live, or as long as you both shall live.
I do.
All right. And I guess you put the ring. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
you
been
put the
doing
ring on.
years.
Yeah. All right. And he turns to Silas. Do you, Silas?
As Russ puts the ring on Silas, you guys lock eyes, and Russ puts the ring. He probably tries to put it on the wrong finger, and you kind of move your hand around and make sure you get
can
it on the
I
right.
do an intelligence check to put it on the right finger?
Yes,
Oh my
please.
god!
Please
Can
do.
I
Yes,
aid
yes.
him? Can I aid him since I'm there?
No.
No addition, no help.
Would it be
He's a man. Let him do it on his own.
Definitely intelligence, yes.
Would it be a check? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. They're
The
both
check,
minus
yes.
1. Ooh.
Can I do a dexterity save to take no damage, please?
So he is forcibly trying to put it on your thumb, and it's not working.
I mean, if we were gonna get a critical failure, that was the perfect time to get it.
Okay, so 20.
So you don't actually get hurt, like he doesn't bruise a bone, but he's trying to put it on the thumb, which obviously it will not fit on. Anybody gonna help him?
I just like help him, like, buddy.
My dexterity roll was to slip it on the correct finger without anybody noticing.
Okay.
That'd be sleight of hand, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be sleight of hand, I believe.
Come on, I have proficiency with dexterity, not sleight of hand.
That's the point.
you're trying to do it without people seeing, then yeah, that's sleight of hand. If you're just trying to do it, then that's dexterity. But putting a ring on isn't a high dexterity check. Sorry, Rust.
It's fine.
Oh wait, I do have it.
Ooh,
I
wow.
had to say, you're a fucking rogue. How do you not?
I forgot.
13, and she's over here complaining about it.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
And the ring
with-
slipped off.
without anybody noticing, you like palm the ring somehow from Rust, and Rust, you didn't even see what had happened. You just saw her other hand come up and help you, and then all of a sudden, her ring is on the correct ring finger.
Obviously, he thinks she's a magician.
Oh yeah. As the ring goes on, Rust, you're holding on to one of her hands. The other hand was checking the ring. You guys look up at each other's eyes, and for a second, you guys are just kind of looking at each other. But then all of a sudden, Salus's eyes, her irises themselves, get bigger, as if she's unfocused.
No, she's going anime.
Her eyes just become unfocused and cloudy, and she's not looking at you anymore. She's just looking past you. Like it almost looks like she's completely lost her vision. Her head slowly starts leaning back, as if the neck muscles in her neck start relaxing, and all of a sudden her knees buckle, and bam, she's on the floor.
Well,
Her
can I
legs-
try and catch her?
Yeah, can
No.
you guys can they roll to try and catch me?
I think we both would try to catch you as you faint.
Okay, fine. Both of you with disadvantage, or one of you at regular.
I'll aid Russ with catching her. So we can roll normally.
If he fails this one, he's gonna punch her in the face.
A 4. You push her down even harder than she would have fallen by herself.
And to everybody else, it looks like you just pushed me over. So Silas, now you're mad at him.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck?
Plus, you take 3 damage,
Oh, what?
Cool.
and I'll send you some stuff. But you, well, yeah. So that's what happens. Salus's eyes are wide open, and she's just staring up at the ceiling.
Can I check? Can I do a medicine check real quick?
If you want to.
Oh wow.
19 for a medicine check to see if she's like mentally or something's wrong with her body.
While this is happening, I'm gonna look at Russ and be like, dude, is it normal for orcs to concuss their brides?
I was trying to catch her. She
Yeah, you did. You did a pretty shitty job of it.
I like
Russ
how that's
cries
how concerned
openly.
Silas is.
He's gonna put away his guitar and actually like walk over to her.
Well, I'm checking if she's
Well, exactly. I'm not gonna get in Cora's way, but
you don't get in the way of the cleric.
I don't even get. Well, yeah, A, the cleric, and B, the no.
Guys, I'm going to need you guys to all do something. I need
Okay.
you all to mute Jess.
Okay.
I don't wanna.
All right, let me just. There we go.
So please, everybody, mute Jess. Don't be cheaters. Anybody hear Jess?
No,
No,
I muted her.
Awesome. I have a voice in my head that only I can hear, and it's Jess. This is great.
Hey guys, since Jess can't hear us, let's talk loudly about the things that annoy us.
So the entire crowd just stood up gasping at what they just saw, which honestly looked like Rush just pushed Salus over, and everybody is standing up in a they don't know what's going on. They're all gasping, and it's just completely silent.
I'm standing over her behind Core because obviously not getting the cleric's way, but then I'm also looking at Rust and I'm just like, dude, what the hell?
when I put the ring on her, her eyes kind of
And
got.
then you pushed her over.
Okay, I did not push her. I was trying to catch her.
Oh yeah, your medicine check. I'm sorry. So you pick up her arm and you can feel that her heart is beating. She is breathing. She is respirating. She's not hurt or dead or anything like that. But you try to like maybe snap your fingers in front of her face. You try to open her eyelids. She is completely catatonic. She is not responding to any sort of physical stimulus at all.
Can I make an Arcana check to see what's going on?
You going to check?
I'm trying to check if there's anything magical, essentially.
I'll relay you the information that she is alive. It's just she's not responding in any way.
Okay, make your Arcana check.
It's 19.
So you kind of pick up her hand by the wrist and bring the ring up to your face so you can see, and you hear screaming, like very rage, terror screaming, and you kind of get closer to the gym and it's getting louder. And Jess,
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, it's Salus. And Jess, since you can hear me, every time you scream, you feel the entire ring reverberating with your voice, as if the ring itself is projecting your voice.
Looking down, just like, oh boy, she's not happy about that.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what?
Her something or other, soul, mind, body, something, I don't know, is inside the ring.
Ah.
All right, let's smash it.
Let's not do anything rash at the moment.
You hear a no come from the ring.
Let's not do anything rash. Let's.
Wait, she can hear me?
No, you hear a no.
Oh, okay, we hear a no. It's just
Okay.
like, well, wait. Okay, I just heard her say no. Does that mean she can hear me?
She probably can.
Okay. Okay, I've got an idea. Okay, I've got an idea.
She's gonna shout, "Smash it!"
And I hold the ring up to my mouth like it's a microphone and be like, Salus, if you can hear me, I slept with your last 3 boyfriends. And
Smash
I hold it up to my ear.
Smash it!
You hear Salus yelling, "Smash it, smash it."
Okay, well, she can't hear. I don't think she can hear us, but she said smash it.
I can dispel the magic if that helps in any degree.
All right, I guess give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna try to dispel magic the ring.
Oh, I can do that too. Jesus, why didn't I think of that?
You
I cast at
extend-
5th level if that helps by any way. Fuck, I didn't get the
You
second.
attacked with dispel
I know,
magic.
sorry.
I
Wait,
attacked the dark. I attacked the
I'm
magic.
sorry. Fuck. Let me. You can do it if you want to. Let me just fix my thing I did for dispel
I'm
magic.
trying. It's not letting me put it in chat.
Also,
Yeah.
can I insight the voice? Because when we said smash the
There
first
we go.
time, it said no, and the second time it said smash it.
a lot of things going on.
There we go.
Okay, so first, dispel the magic.
What level spell slot are you using?
I hope you guys won't think too ill of me too much, but if you dispel the magic of this ring, then it completely defeats the whole purpose of this one shot. So I'm just
Disable me. Fine. Let's say this because I had to remove one spell for the ceremony spell. I will not have the spell magic on me then.
I still
Well,
got it.
Silas does. I'll just say that it is a magic that cannot be dispelled. It is innate.
Okay.
It
I'm
And
might,
it
taking
is
back
not
my
a
5th level spell slot then.
it might be too high a level.
Give me back that spell slot. All right. In that case, I am gonna put the ring on the ground and step on it.
Wait, no, I wanted to insight the voices.
Go ahead.
It's like
and
you're
make
the
an
reason
insight
we're in
check.
this situation in the first place, Mr.
Wait.
Donut Man.
Yeah, nobody hears the voices except for the people who are close to the ring. So right now, that's only Silas.
I'm gonna
Oh.
insight check the thing too, because that is weird that she said, "Don't smash it, smash it."
She just said no and then smash.
13 for insight.
Okay, so since I'm close to the ring, I'm gonna unmute Jess.
We're all close to her, so I mean,
It's a good thing Jess can't hear me.
She's just gonna be shouting, "Put it on!"
Put it on. Put it on?
Put it on.
But it doesn't match my outfit. Fine. You know what? Fine. And I put on the ring. I put it on my pinky.
Now, everybody, basically, Silas, you can now hear her as if she was speaking in your head.
Oh God, I hate this.
What
God,
the
what if I
fuck?
pierced myself with this ring? Oh,
What the
God.
fuck?
I think
What
at
do you
this
mean, what the fuck? I didn't do anything.
how's
You
the
need to
crowd
fix
doing,
it.
by the way?
Crowd just looks absolutely gobsmacked.
I'm going to say
Get
like,
my body up, please.
technical difficulties, break. And I just like pick up her body and just like bring her
Break.
quickly inside the house.
You better get the
Yeah,
dirt off
like-
my dress.
So you guys,
I
like,
hope.
What do you mean you want us to take off your dress?
Get the dirt
God.
off of my dress. Jesus Christ, why did you have to
I'm
be
just
the
gonna bring her body inside the house if you guys are going to join me.
Yeah.
Does the like if I stay on the stage, like as the body leaves, does the voice stay with me, or does it get farther? Like, is the voice in relation to how close her body is to the ring?
perception check.
Okay.
The way you, like Panther and the chief and the other police officers, like the people who know Salas, are kind of coming up and trying to figuring out what's going on too.
I would inform them that she's stuck inside of a ring.
15.
So the
Perception.
15 perception, with the 15 perception, the voice is definitely not getting softer. It's almost like the voice itself is emanating from the ring.
Okay.
It-
Well, good news. You're definitely lighter than you've ever been before. So hey, no more diets.
fuck you. You know I've never needed to diet a day in my life.
That's because you swallow everything whole since you turned into that Gorgon thingy.
Gorgon.
Yeah. Whatever.
Take me back to my body.
Fine, whatever. So you think he still wants to marry you?
What? I'm not gonna this is not permanent, Silas. I'm not staying like this.
You don't know that.
It sounds like
I
you're
do.
talking to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it's not the first time he's done that.
Wait, point me at
But yeah, I guess we all gather inside of my room probably because I placed her on my bed just because I can't find anywhere else to place her.
at the
maybe.
area where I fell.
Can we inspect the ring that I was supposed to wear?
This is going to be horrible to edit, by the way.
I know.
Okay,
I guess.
so
Oh yeah, you had the ring. Wait, no, she had
Russ-
the ring.
No, the ring was given to Silas. Right now, Silas has Russ' ring. Panther and the chief are coming out now and going, "What's going on? Did she faint?"
I explained
Yes,
to them.
she's a really big fainter. She gets really emotional at weddings.
Shut the fuck up, you liar!
yeah.
You're the worst brother ever.
We'll have it.
I am the best brother ever. Thank you very
We'll
much.
have it
Shut up,
cleared.
you in the
But
first half
it's
of my
okay.
wedding,
We'll figure this out.
Why is Silas talking to himself?
Don't worry about it. Mind your own business.
He's crazy. Don't worry about it.
Mind your own business.
Yeah,
Can
make a
somebody
deception
take
check.
me away from him.
At
Can
advantage,
I help
I'm
with that?
aiding him. I'm aiding him.
31.
Can
Listen,
someone please,
you-
somebody else wear me, please?
Somebody please go with Silas. I don't know what's going on, but if she fainted, we need to check and see. We need to look her up.
I think Rust pushed her over.
Oh my god! Give me to somebody else.
Oh,
Okay, I have a degree as a cleric. I can handle this.
Give me to core.
No.
Yes.
No, you're my sister. I'm keeping you close by.
No, give me to core. I need
She
somebody
can't
who-
wear you. She can't wear you. Her fingers are too big. What do
Yeah,
you want to
no.
be an earring?
Okay,
Oh
first
God.
of all, no cores.
Could you nose a belly button?
Second of all, yes, he can.
Probably. It's
so
just
yeah,
rubber
you guys
burn.
hear that Silas is having some sort of argument with Salas, and it seems to be revolving around whether or not they can wear
Knowles
whether
can
or
wear
not-
ring.
yeah, whether or not Knowles can wear rings. So you can probably insight, because you have a high perception, that Salas is asking Silas to give the ring to Core.
I take off the ring off my pinky and I turn. I think fast and I toss it.
I
my God.
catch it.
You're fine. I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Yeah.
So
The question.
Silas
I mean,
mute, Silas mute, and then fruit unmute.
yes, I have to. I don't know how. I don't know if I can get. I can't.
Oh wait, nobody else has been able to hear her. Oh
No.
man.
I muted her the whole time. So I
Oh,
guess
man!
I'm holding your ring. I don't think I can wear it. My finger's too thick to wear your ring.
If you're just holding it, all you hear is mumbling.
Fuck.
I called it.
Is there any other way I could, like, quote
How big
unquote,
are his ears?
They're like bat ears.
You can't put it
Okay,
on your pinky?
I could
No.
put it in, like, on a necklace. I could put it on my holy symbol. I could put it on probably.
I've got an idea.
The holy symbol.
I just like, okay, let me do something, and I take the ring and I just kind of like fold the, like, you know when you like kind of like fold your ear a little bit, and I just slide the ring a little bit under the ear, just as far down as I can without you say ow.
That's uncomfortable.
This is why I didn't want to hand it over, but
Now you can unmute Salas.
I had unmute her.
Silas is gonna be talking to Miles in a minute, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, thank God, finally, Silas was listening. Where's my body? What happened? Why is this like this?"
Oh, okay. I put your body inside on my bed. Your body's in my room. Everyone's freaking out. I don't know what to do. You're inside a ring.
tell her there was a wardrobe malfunction.
We kind of didn't tell them that you're inside a ring right now. I think you can blame your brother for that, but
No. That's the thing you need to fix. Don't be telling people that I did this, that, and whatever. I'm not a fainter, okay? I don't faint.
okay.
First
So
of all, need to make sure that there's no dirt on my dress because that's a very
there's none. I can clean it. Wait. Let me check if I can clean it off later. I don't have the spell. Fuck. I don't have the spell. Consistency.
Second of all, how much light do we have left in the day? I can't see anything.
It's still daytime. We're inside my room. You're inside a ring, as I quoted before.
Point your finger at, oh well, shit! You have me on your ear, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I can put my ear towards the light if you'd like to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only way I can see is if you, because I can see out of the ring, but I can't move. So if you move me, I can kind of see stuff.
Okay, I tried to move the ring around the place. Wait, I'm gonna test this real quick. I cast Light on the ring.
What happens?
I probably warned you to close your eyes for a hot second if you can. But I cast Light on the ring.
I'm not entirely sure if I've been explaining it well, so I'll go ahead and do that. So your vision, it basically looks like you're looking through a telescope, like all the time. You have basically one circle of view that is directly in front of the ring. You cannot move your head. You cannot really even move your eyes. You can focus on.
It's like looking through a peephole.
Yeah, it's like looking through the peephole of a door. Your sight is very, very limited to what you can see in front of you. And even with the light spell, you still cannot. There's no inside of the ring to see. Like your head is literally super glued to a telescope right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can see. Like out.
See out? Yeah, you've always been able to see out. You've just been looking up at like the sky or stuff like that. So yes, now since you're dangling off of a Knoll's ear, like your sight is now definitely bouncing up and down and whatnot. But you can at least relatively see forward. You're getting a little bit of a seasickness. You get seasickness.
I mean, I think you put it on tightly enough where it stays sort of well. I mean, the only bouncing is me walking.
Yeah, but your ear. Yeah, I was about to say
you're walking
unless your ear is rigid
right now.
Ask Russ where he got the ring.
Your ear is rigid, it's still moving around.
Wait, it's pretty clear that everybody's aware of what's going on, or at least they have some sort of idea that everything is not okay. So while you guys have been trying to deceive them, you're not actually like being quiet about what you're saying. So yeah, it's pretty obvious now that everybody's kind of murmuring and whispering about what's going on.
Excuse me, this is a wedding party issue only. Back up, sir.
Okay, so
Walking up
Well, tell Silas to shut up. Second of all, ask Russ where he got the ring.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Russ and it's like, Russ, where you got these rings?
God damn it!
Sprax, where did I get these rings?
Oh my god.
Oh,
By the
the gem you got from a bag of gems from the last Rum Cops one shot. That was in some cave or somewhere. I don't remember.
God damn
But
it!
you got hold on. You got the ring set at a jewelry store somewhere in the city. That's where you bought the 500 gold piece setting. And so you gave the gem to them and they then set it into the ring.
We need to go to the jeweler.
Okay.
So I put
Yeah,
on
yeah.
put on Rust's ring. Has anything happened?
Oh no.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
No, I already kind of checked it beforehand. It was fine.
Okay.
How does
Well,
it
The
look
rest
on
of the ring
me?
is fine.
All right. We're
We're going to the jeweler.
I don't know if we should just leave the guests here to be
They'll be fine.
by the.
Okay? I am in a ring.
Where's the reception at?
Okay. I guess we all leave the house and go to the jewelry store to Russ to.
Sorry, keep going. Like, keep deliberating. Is that what everybody agreed?
we
Guys,
agree?
your sister's screaming at me for us to go to the jewelry store.
Yeah, it
Okay.
sounds like her. Always concerned with jewelry.
I will stab you once I have my body back.
Always concerned with what she's wearing, even when she's stuck inside a piece.
I'll kill you.
Okay. Jess, you need to mute Grizz too.
Wait, I can't hear him?
I thought you could. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to. Either that, or you're getting really lucky with the things you're saying.
Oh no. I thought I could hear everybody. I haven't muted anyone.
No, it's
You-
it's when they're very close to the ring. They can hear you ever so slightly.
When they put the ring up to their ear, and since she's wearing it, you can talk to her. But unless
Interesting
somebody,
enough, she's wearing it on her ear. Or his ear.
It sounds like a microphone being cast on my ear. Fantastic.
The ring cast thaumaturgy.
I
on
can
you.
hear you. I can hear you. Jess.
Okay, that's so much better. Because I don't have to listen to Grizz's stupid voice anymore. Sorry,
but I do.
You're echoing too, which is also a great thing. Maybe adds to the effect.
Anyway, what are we doing, everybody?
I guess
Oh,
we're
it's
going to the
like
jewelry
jewelry
store.
store.
Yep, we're going to the jewelry store. I'm probably telling some of our police friends to like hold down the fort.
Doing with the body?
Don't eat all the donuts and coffee. Locking
Somebody
it
needs
in.
to stay and watch over my body.
I locked the body in my.
Wait.
Somebody needs
wait.
to stay and watch over my body.
I walk in and I prestidigitation
Hello?
a post-it note that says "almost married" on her forehead.
Hello?
Oh, Jess, you're gonna love that.
And then no, wait, I'm not done. And then I put her fingers in a glass
Excuse
of warm
me?
water.
Yes.
Ignore person in your ear here.
Yeah.
So who's
I put her
guarding my
fingers in a
body?
glass of warm water.
I was gonna
So-
lock your boy inside my room.
Brand will walk up. Brand will walk up and say, I really haven't known you guys all that much, but I will make it my sworn duty to watch after her.
That's
if you guys
that's great.
trust.
Please do.
Okay, if you can find a marker, please
What-
draw
what
a
is he
mustache
saying?
on her and on all the snakes.
I won't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, you're a
But-
terrible friend then.
What is
Bye!
he saying? I know
He's
that's
he's saying to draw things on your face. I think.
I'm gonna kill him. Until you tell him, when I get my body back, I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna cut off his
I look at
favorite
Core and I
parts.
say,
I know all of
"Snitch."
them.
I'll take off the. Well, I'll keep the post-it note on, but I'll move her hand out of the water.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Aw, such a sweet husband.
You
he
need to
doesn't
tell
want his
him
wife
I'm
to
gonna
pee
stab him.
herself on the day of the wedding.
Core is in a weird dilemma where it's like I don't know what to
You
do.
can just quote me. You can say that Salas said to Silas, "I will stab you and cut off of your favorite body parts because I know all of them."
So, Brand is looking after Salas, who is going to be locked in a room.
Yes.
Are you giving Brand the key, or are you keeping the key yourself?
Keep the key.
I
What
would
if he
think-
has to pee?
Keep the key.
I'm keeping the key.
Okay.
Can we
Oh, Brand, hope you don't have to pee.
Can we have the Cerberus dog also on duty?
Dog, yeah. The puppy, yes. We'll put the puppy in front of the door.
Okay,
I
and
mean,
then
if
we're
someone, if
when
someone if there's movement, he'll start barking if
Yeah.
someone like sneaks into the room.
Puppy. It barks
When
at
did we say
everything.
it was a when did we say it was a puppy? I thought it was a dog.
You yourself said, "Does the precinct have a puppy?"
Well,
Good job, Rust.
I call all dogs puppies, even though they're not puppies.
Don't back yourself out of this.
Excuse me, sir. It goes pupper, doggo, doggin.
You're gonna have to be quick with this episode upload, Sprax.
No. Okay. Oh, gee. So, have you? I guess the police chief will come up and say, "I don't know what the hell's going on, but
Don't worry about it, Chief.
Don't worry about it. Don't. And I
no.
probably block him from seeing the. Or I block his view of my ear with the
I
ring.
want to know who's doing this."
So no. So Salas is immediately in
It's
your
part
no.
of the
Tell
wedding.
him I'm
It's the
his
way
most
elves
important
get
and
married.
valued asset. He needs to know
It's
that
an
I'm
elaborate-
in danger, and
it's
he
an
needs to
elaborate
help us
ceremony
investigate.
that has been in our family for hundreds of years. Are you trying to tell me that we can't observe our traditions, sir? Sir, are you being discriminatory?
It's Cora.
I turned him. I point at the wedding ring on my ear. Well, she's inside the ring.
Well, cat's out of the bag.
He's in the ring.
She's in the ring. I can hear her loud and clear, like a microphone.
She's not in her body.
No.
Then at this point, Izzard will come up and say, "I hope I'm not intruding, but I think I might have some information that you guys would find helpful."
Who is this?
Izzard the lizard wizard.
And that would be wonderful. I think this is probably a magical thing.
Sounds like a soul gem.
Hmm.
It's a gem that magically traps the souls of anybody that goes inside of it, and it sounds like it was imbued with a soul trap spell, which is a really nasty 1-2 punch. So
No shit, Sherlock.
I relay this information to you. Inside
So
the ring.
he's having trouble talking because you're like saying every word he's saying like half a second after he's saying.
Salas is immediately like, I don't care how it works. How do we break it?
She's asking how should we get her out.
Or do we just need to invest in a nice jewelry box?
Well, I mean, she's not going to have that much of a view if you do that. I'm afraid. I mean, the only way to get rid of it is to have the person who inlaid the magic release them. I mean,
So how do we find out who relayed the magic?
you guys are the policemen, not me. Oh wait, he didn't hear that. He didn't hear that. Never mind.
How far does that, like, how long does the spell last if when it's casted?
How long is she going to be in there?
No, how long does, like, when they casted it, how long did it last until it was into effect or was triggered?
Oh, it can be triggered on anything. It looks like this one was triggered on touch. The ring.
No, it was
not
when
the
she
gem.
wore the ring. I'm just asking, like, if it was casted and it waited for someone to touch the gem part of it, how long would that have been when it was casted?
Geez, it depends on how powerful the wizard is. I mean, it could be days, weeks.
I just want to inform you, this wedding was like about yesterday.
I mean, it certainly could have been put on yesterday.
Rust, what did you do?
Wait, we arrested a mage last time.
We need to
The
go talk to the jeweler.
Okay.
The chief will then say, "Yeah, nobody's leaving this place."
All right, please just keep everyone here until we can see if the jeweler was up to it or someone else
No,
was.
no. That includes you guys too.
Try
You
and
guys-
suck
I'm
it, and
not.
I go for a
You
walk.
guys were the people that were closest to her and closest to this ring.
Okay, she, me, her is leaving this fucking place. Okay, there's something to be said about self-agency.
She's okay. I'm going to relate to Suzuka. She's demanding me and her points to the ring to go out and check the jeweler.
I would like to get out of
Persuasion
this. Unless you have another solution, I'm
Persuasion
leaving.
check. Okay. I'm just
Sal is not
uh,
helping because he can't hear her.
I know, but he's like wincing his ear every time she shouts into his ear.
You're like that person who has the Bluetooth speaker in public.
19 for persuasion. I am proficient.
Man, I should not.
I got 15 for persuasion.
Look and say, does make sense, but I think everybody's a suspect here. Don't know anything, and I mean,
I know I'm not a suspect.
the person who was trying to prank them, and all that crap. Yeah,
Let me
okay,
talk to
whatever.
him.
You're
Let me
always
understand.
pranking your sister.
Put me on
Okay.
speaker.
Oh wait.
And
okay,
granted,
hold on.
if I had thought of this,
Hold on,
I
hold
really
on,
probably
hold
would've done it.
Please hold on. I take off the ring and I give it to him. Wear it.
Him,
Yeah, I give it to the captain. Wear it.
Captain. Okay,
Wear it. I'm like saying this like directly.
hey, he's wearing it. He's very daintily wearing it, like on his pointer finger.
All right,
On just
Ribbon.
one knuckle.
ripping.
Yeah, unmute or mute her.
Oh yeah, give me a second. There we go.
How
So
is it
Silas is
having
gonna
another
be in
person
his
in your
ear,
ear?
like, listen, okay?
Stop talking to me. I'm trying to listen.
I'm not talking to you.
It's my
Nana.
body. I'm the one trapped in the gem. I need to get out of here so I can figure out who the fuck did this to me, okay? I've done a lot of work for you for way less than I'm worth. You fucking owe me.
This is a little unprecedented. Generally, in a murder investigation, the murder doesn't have rights.
I'm not dead!
No,
You're still alive though.
that's what I
racist.
just said, princess.
Okay, but it's not a murder investigation. It's an assault.
This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'll let you go with whoever you want to go. I'm letting it all up to you, but you understand we're investigating stuff that happened to you. If you choose to let people out of this building, then I can't be held liable for them leaving.
I need you to keep everyone else here but me and these three idiots. And I know me right now is a ring, but I'm looking to rectify that situation.
It's the craziest wedding I've ever been to.
You've agreed to my terms. I'm fine with that. You guys are free to go.
I'll hold out my hand to.
You're putting the hand out to me?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll take the ring off and just hand it to Silas.
I'll put it on my middle finger this time.
Oh no.
Unmute.
Why did he give me back to you?
So how's married life going?
I'm being really serious, Silas. I know I joke with you a lot. You better take this shit seriously.
Of course I'm taking it seriously. I haven't tried to throw
communicate
you
what
out the
I
window
fucking
yet.
say, not what you want me to say.
Fine. Fine.
Or, hey, Cor, make an insight check.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry, not an insight check. Sorry, perception check.
Gotcha.
I guess the other people who are not in this conversation. So, Rest, you can make one too.
18.
Why are you being such a buzzkill?
Are you rolling? Oh, 2. Good. Okay. I'm glad I waited for that. Okay, so Cor, you hear 2 of the other precinct officers kind of muttering, and
I
You-
do have danger sense, so I don't know if that'll help.
dexterity
that's for
saving
traps.
throws. That's nothing. Okay,
That
you're
is
fine.
nothing.
It says I gain an uncanny
Wait, what's happening?
sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be.
Russ is trying to justify his danger sense hearing things.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Cor, you hear some rather like intense whispering between 2 of the precinct officers. One of them is Panther, and the other one is the human in your precinct. And you hear the human say, "No, you need to tell them."
The token human.
The token human. You hear him say, "No, you need to tell them." And Panther's like, "No, it's not important. It's nothing."
At that point, I just walk up to them, just turn my head like directly at them, and just start walking towards them.
No, so I'm just kind of I'm holding the ring up like on my fist to my mouth, and I'm like, and so Cor is walking up to Rust or not to Rust, to Panther, and she's gonna give him the business.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go threaten whoever that is. I know who that is.
Panther will look at you and just say, "Look, really, it's nothing. I don't want to bother you."
I mean, I just walked up to them and it's like, hey, so
Silas, what's happening?
what's this? What's this not telling us something?
Things are
about-
happening.
It really, it's nothing. And he kind of gives a side eye over to the human. It has nothing to do with this.
I mean, all information is valuable
A
as long
likely
as we can
story.
get it.
What's a likely story?
Persuasion
If-
check.
He's not. He's trying to hold out on it.
Intimidate him.
15.
He's on it. He's on it. Core's on it.
So Panther is just kind of being quiet, and then the human pipes up and says, Panther was complaining earlier today.
About the
And
soup.
And Panther you don't hear this, shut up. And Panther will just look at Core kind of exasperated and go, look, I thought that I would have been Russ' best man. And I was
Oh shit! Best
talking
man drama.
to O'Flannery,
Shut the fuck up.
and, and I was talking to O'Flannery here about how it's stupid.
Oh, flattery.
And that's all I said. I didn't do this, obviously. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. All I said was that I thought I should have been the best man. And that's it.
All right. Thank you. I mean,
You're not even gonna insight that shit.
I will.
Like that's suspicious as hell.
12. 12 for my
Fuck!
insight.
Your insight?
Yeah.
I mean, seems truthful. I mean, he's saying it with some conviction, so there's got to be some facet
There's
of
some
truth there.
emotion. There's some emotion there saying like, like
Yeah, you don't know if the emotion is from the fact that he's lying or if it's from he's been called out and he now knows how this works. He's a detective himself, so now he's going to be scrutinized. But yeah, he's definitely showing a little bit of passion at the very least. But he seems
Okay.
truthful in what he's saying, or at least he
Alright.
believes what he's saying.
Well, coordinates is like, I mean, as long as every information again counts. I mean, it won't. I don't know yet if you're innocent or not, but I'll keep that in mind.
By the way, I mean, I understand that they're brother and sister, but Silas, honestly, he's probably been waiting to prank his wife or his sister on their wedding day for years now. I would definitely not put that past them.
All right, and I also insight check that, just to see if he's trying to deceive me from himself or he's being honest about it.
Are we inside or outside?
Fucking damn it.
I
You guys
totally
were in-
missed that. What happened?
Okay, no,
Oh,
I no, ignore the second one. Ignore the second. It was last.
Core got a nat 1.
Yeah. So
So-
I totally believe that. Yeah, this sounds accurate.
What
So your
sounds accurate? I
question-
missed it.
No,
To
you don't
answer-
hear any Jack. You don't hear any.
To answer your question, Rust, Core and them are outside. She heard them talking and then went outside to talk to them, but the rest of you guys are inside.
Okay.
Rust, where the hell did you get this rank anyway?
The store.
But the store. Real helpful. Which store? The clothes store? The pants store? The soup store?
Why are you at the soup store?
I walk back.
So what store, man? Come on.
Can I do another intelligence check to try and remember the store?
Oh, you're
Sorry.
fine.
Okay.
I don't want you to fail this. So I'll go ahead
Brain
and
blast.
do you.
I want him to fail. Come on.
Fine, yeah, go ahead.
Make the save super low.
Make it that 20, please. Just make my life easy, please. No!
He doesn't remember the store.
It was the soup store.
My brother,
It was soup and such.
you were my brother. I trusted you.
He just carved it out of a fucking tin can.
You look on the bottom and it says like Campbell's tomato soup. Okay.
God damn it.
So Rust, yeah, you have absolutely no idea. If you, Silas, want to make a history check, or somebody else wants to make a history check, see if you can
I'll make a
figure out.
check.
Or would the ring have like a
I'll
branding on it?
try.
That's
you
not
hear
how
Silas,
rings
you
work.
hear Silas in
Oh,
your ear
man.
like, what did he say? Where did he get it?
He said he got it at a soup store.
What?
He rolled a 0 on his intelligence to remember
To
where he
be
got
fair,
it from.
I kind of share Russ's intelligence, but mine's higher.
Yeah, soup store. That sounds totally right. Okay, I got an 18.
So Silas, you would certainly know this. So there's really only 2 ring stores. There's one ring store that's like the big retail shop. They're probably not going to be the kind of person that would do some sort of custom order like this. They're not really like you have to buy the ring or the gemstone and the setting. You're looking for a place that particularly would set a already existing ring or gem. And really there's only one place that would do that, and that would be Spencer's.
Damn it. Can we also get a Rick and Morty bong while we're there?
You get a free piercing.
And some big plastic blow up penises?
Okay, so
Yeah.
plan is you guys.
So for
wanna
those
go...
of you who couldn't hear, Jess said we should also get some blow up penises.
Okay, so the plan so far is we're all going to go visit this jeweler to see if it was them or not, and then we'll come back and investigate the rest of the people here.
I know I'm metagaming here, but I do like the fact that you guys are going to go investigate the one person who will pretty much always be there, as opposed to the people that you have now basically locked into a room with the entire police force of the city.
What the hell
Well, I
else
mean,
are we
I wanna
supposed to?
check out the vampire guy, but I have no reason to actually talk to him.
I mean,
And I never met him.
we
so-
kind of do. We just need to talk to everyone to say like, hey, you guys had any beef with Salas or?
All right, let's go to Spencer's. I really need
Should
a
we
shot
split up,
glass with a.
Should we split up?
The
Question mark?
party.
I'm going to the jewelry store.
I'll stay here then.
I'll go with him. Just to
God.
make sure.
I really need a shot glass with a cannabis plant on it.
Oh, before we depart, I'm gonna pull Russ aside and
Cannabis plant?
ask
Okay,
him, like,
mom.
hey, so
Fucking narc.
I want to ask you if you're really. I'm gonna like pull him aside and say, ask, so how's your? I want to ask about your relations with Panther. Like your. How
We're
close-
best friends.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else besides that?
Mm,
Just asking.
mm,
Jess, are you microwave
No.
something?
no, we've just been.
Whatever would give you that idea.
partners
That's
for a long
insane.
time.
The chatter red one.
Like how long?
Why are you asking Russ questions he needs to make intelligence checks for?
Oh yes, let me. make
No,
an in-
Rax. To be fair, I also share the same intelligence.
Do I
You
need
guys-
to make an intelligence to see how long we've been?
God, after
working
that
at
one,
the-
no. You've rolled 2 zeros on intelligence checks so far today.
Come on, third time's the charm.
No, you guys have been friends for about 3 or 4 years. You guys were
Okay.
beat cops for a little bit, and then he took the jump to detective before you did, and then he recommended you to detective, and that's how you got the job.
How did he make detective?
Hey, I rolled a nat 20 on the investigation last session for 230.
Which is it's based on intelligence.
I nod and I
Still
was like,
though.
all right. That's
It's,
what I
and
wanted.
it's personal
Thank you.
history, so
And
anything I
go
put it as
over
wisdom,
to
which I'm sure he doesn't have a
the
lot of.
stylist.
You can
What's
common
that?
sense.
Core, please.
What?
What's she doing?
What?
People are talking at the same time. I couldn't hear a thing you were saying, Core.
Oh, I was just saying that that's all I want to ask. I just want to ask on their history with Panther, and that's it. And I go back to the stylist.
Stylist?
Sorry, I keep
Is that my stage name? Stylin'
Look, I am
profiling?
trying.
Jet
They're both
flocking
the
limo
same
riding?
fucking name. I can't memorize any of them. You guys can't post them on Discord, so I don't even know.
It's a
It's-
palindrome, God damn it!
That's his drag queen name.
Profiling.
Anyway.
Woo!
Are you guys going to Spencer's?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I would like to purchase one weed, please.
So, you guys make it over to the Merchant District, which brings back memories of how this whole thing started in the first place.
It started out.
69.
It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
Now she's calling a cab. Okay. So you guys walk up.
Started off with a chair flying through the air. People try to catch it, and then we had to hide the bird.
It did start with the damn chair. Fuck.
You guys walk up to. You guys all know what a Spencer's is. That's why we joked. But this place is the literal opposite of Spencer's. The reason it's called Spencer's is because it's owned by a guy named Spencer. The building itself is very dark wood. Not like beautiful mahogany, just like dingy and dirty. Like it looks like it hasn't been cleaned in a long time. The store.
Okay, you said it was the opposite of a Spencer.
Fine, sorry. You know what? Yeah, it's exactly like a Spencer's. As you guys walk in, you guys see a relatively nice interior. They certainly do a lot more on the inside than they do on the outside. There's a long counter, like a jewelry store, that wraps around 3 walls of the building, and in the middle, with his back turned, appears to be a relatively 75 to 80-year-old man, balding hair. It's kind of white and puffy on the ends, almost like a Bernie Sanders kind of white and puffy, that sort of thing. Except
I'm coming to again for your financial aid.
he looks a little stocky in the shoulders, like his shoulders are really wide, but you can see that the shirt that he's wearing is very loose as it gets closer to his waist. He looks a lot more like broad shouldered than he does long waisted. So you hear it tingle tingle as you guys walk through the door, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, customers."
I walk up to the counter right in front of his face, and I hold up my hand, like just with the ring facing outward, and I'm just like, "What did you do?"
No. Do you still have any of my love fragrance? I know you steal it sometimes. That's
sir,
fine.
there was an accident, or
Maybe.
there was a problem at our wedding. There's something wrong with the ring. We're just checking if.
Did the stone fall out?
No,
Quite the opposite. Something fell into it.
no. It
Put
kind
on
of
the love fragrance.
sucked
Silas.
right into the ring.
All right, I'm gonna turn around and take out Salus's stolen love fragrance and spritz it up.
Okay, yeah, sure. Now that I know that this stuff has an actual freaking save, I'll allow it.
I don't know what this does, so Jess, you'll have to explain it again.
I remember very vividly what this does.
I posted
Is
it in
this-
the chat. It's in the Roll20, guys. Just look at
It just
Roll20.
charms the person, doesn't it?
Charisma saving throw or be charmed, but they get a save at the end of every 6 seconds. Thank goodness. So anyway, you're holding up this ring, and he's he'll kind of take out this what looks like a jeweler's microscope, and he'll kind of squinch it between his cheek and his eyebrow, and he'll kind of pick up your hand and bring it in close. So, oh yes, I remember this one. I sold this, or I set this gem yesterday for a nice ogre man. He paid very well for it, as a matter of fact.
For an ogre?
Or, sorry, not ogre, orc.
Okay.
Orc.
Where'd you get the gem?
It's a hobgoblin.
Oh gosh.
He supplied it to me. He gave it to me, and I set it.
Oh my god, he planned this from the whole beginning. Like, Rust is a secret mastermind.
Jack.
Can you please put on the fucking fragrance?
Inside
Yes.
check.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To see if just
Oh, can he make
you
a
don't
charisma
know.
save now? And
60.
all of them actually
Yeah.
make
Put
that
it on?
charisma save.
Yeah, I put it on. I turned around and spritzed it.
Let me finish this insight check first. So 16. He looks like a
Checking.
sweet old. He looks like a sweet old man. I mean, he looks to be telling the truth. He has to make a charisma saving throw. So what is the DC?
13.
It's 13. And can I also do an insight or do,
Oh, not 20.
His
I
nose
have
has not worked in years.
do I have access to my insight and all that stuff while I'm in
I'm great. I'm
ring
gonna ask him.
form?
No, because you can't. I don't think you can hear him.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask the guy, and it's like,
I can see him.
so I want to ask, while you were placing this ring into place, were you touching it, like the gem itself?
Touching the gem? Well, of
Yeah.
course. In order to set, I mean, I was using tools and things that.
Okay, so
and-
nothing happened while you were handling the gem.
Yes.
No, what's happened after?
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Ask
worry
him where he
about
got the band. And
Where-
can I
where-
please do an insight check?
it. We're just
where-
asking. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
where'd the band come from?
You want to roll an insight check, Jess? You can.
Thank
Of
you.
I mean, the band is it's a standard band that I've had. I have a whole bunch of them in the store for this kind of set. You roll did you roll a nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay, he's absolutely telling the truth.
Okay, so this happened before the ring. Which wait, did you do this yesterday?
Yes. Let's see. And since you're a policeman and he's probably watched a lot of crime dramas, he'll kind of go into a little bit of detail. He'll say, I really only had 3 visitors yesterday. The first one was is a repeat customer. She's been here forever. And then about maybe 10 o'clock in the morning, then Rust came in and he asked for the for everything to be set. And
Wait,
then
was Rust handling the gem? Was Rust handling the gem? When
Yeah, he had it in his hand and he gave it to me. Like, is it infected with something? Do I need to wash my hands?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Wash your hands, especially if you have to go to the bathroom.
Who was the third
Goodness
customer?
me.
Yeah, who's the third customer?
And then somebody came in after that. Mine's fuzzy.
Did you still have the ring at this time? Were you still setting the gem?
Well, yeah, I had the gem with me. I was still setting it. Rust came back later. He was a relatively tall man.
How tall?
And he kind of looks at you, Core. How tall are you?
Leave me a second. Let me check my sheet.
I thought you were like 6 something.
No, 7'6".
Jesus Christ.
He looks at your chin and says, about that height, maybe about 6'4" or so. I do remember that he was dressed really coldly for such a warm
Like
day.
for cold weather?
Was he pale?
I mean, yeah.
He was pale. Okay.
And he was wearing all black and he was inside, so it's kind of hard to see. But I mean, yeah, I think he was.
Oh god, that sounds like a glam vamp.
It's like,
Does it sound like anybody
all
from
right.
the wedding?
thank you, sir.
Yeah, can I make an intelligence check to see if that matches anyone from the wedding?
I know
Sure.
who it is. I know who it is.
I haven't met that person at the wedding, so
Met who?
who she said that she knows who that sounds like at the wedding, but I haven't met that many people
Are
at
you
the
saying
wedding.
this in character?
No, I'm saying this to you because you were asking.
Okay, well, say some like what were you saying in character?
In character, in character, can I make an intelligence check to see if that matched anybody we saw at in the guest?
I don't know. Thoughts?
I think it should be history because I have a
I
plus
think it should
one.
be history because you're trying to remember.
I have a
what it was.
-1 intelligence, but a +1 history.
Fine, history.
10.
Core, were you making one too?
No, I know who he is because I met him this morning.
Oh right,
Yeah.
you did.
Like I remembered he was the strangest guest. I did not know who he was, so it's engraved in my mind.
You don't remember
Well,
I
that
don't
could be anybody.
I don't remember his name, but I know his features.
And Salas is gonna be in your ear like, Sal, what's happening?
Well,
What are you saying?
apparently there was a man dressed in winter clothes who came by when the ring was still being set before Russ picked it up, and he apparently scrambled Old Man McGee's mind.
Wait, how do we know he scrambled his
Did
mind?
what now?
Well,
I am
do you?
fine, young man.
Thank you for the information, sir. I didn't. I just like walk out and pull Silas with me.
It's like, thank you for your service. You ruined the wedding. Bye.
Cops these days.
Can I talk to Core, please?
Why?
And I guess
Am I not
at
good
that-
enough for you anymore?
Yes.
I guess at this
Well,
point, I pull them. I pull them back to the my house.
All right. I take off the ring and I say, look, she wants to talk to you again. I don't know why, but she wants to talk to you again.
Oh gosh.
Can we pause? I'm gonna go back to Rust.
Okay.
Okay. We're going back to
Okay.
rest, so just
I'm gonna
stay
mute
with
you
me, Jess.
Hey. What are you doing?
Shit. I feel like I should be protecting the door.
I locked him inside.
Well, outside the door.
You're not
No,
doing anything. You're not talking to anybody. or
No,
anything?
Rust. We locked Brand inside.
Inside
and
the-
Oh, he's in. Oh, I
playing a
thought he was
weird ass game of
outside.
telephone.
Okay, then I'll go outside. I'll peek outside. I want to see what everyone else is doing. Is anyone looking shady?
Is
Gabe,
anyone
no
looking
way.
shady at this crime scene?
Who has shifty eye? Okay, go ahead and make. What is that? Insight? Yeah, I think that'd be insight. Make an insight check.
Oh, jeez.
Points at the first thing he sees.
Aha! A clue.
Most of the people are very hungrily looking at the food because they came here relatively hungry because they, it's a wedding.
That's
you
what you
feed
do at
people.
weddings.
And so, there a lot of people seem kind of bummed out that the food has been
Delayed.
the food has been delayed. Yes, thank you. Trying to think if there'd be
Did
anything.
no one eat appetizers?
They already went through all the honey baked ham and
All
and the fruit cups.
The bacon wrapped Vienna sausages.
Oh yeah, Russ ate all of those.
I'm just gonna comment. It's probably all meat because Knowles.
So, are you looking for anybody in particular, or just like a general scope of the land? Like you don't
Oh,
see.
There is one ham and cheese Lunchable out.
I was just trying to get a scope. I was hoping I would get one good roll.
Well, not today.
You should
my
know your place better now, Russ. You don't get good rolls.
Yeah, that's what you get for looking at the sun. Yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing in particular. I mean, people look hungry. People are still kind of murmuring back and forth. Panther's kind of looking a little bit dejected. A little bit, maybe a little guilty. It's hard to tell. Maybe it's stomach gas. I don't know. We'll see.
If he looks sick, I'm gonna go through Core's medicine cabinet and see if there's like antacid.
It's just a whole cabinet full of medical supplies.
Wait. Didn't you lock Salas in the bathroom?
I
Does
did.
she
No, I
not have a
lost him.
guest
I locked him
bathroom?
inside the bedroom.
Is that in a separate room? I don't have your house layout in front
No,
of me.
I would say it's just like a small house with like 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and
It-
just like the essentials.
I mean, yeah, I was
So
about to say she should have a big medicine cabinet. She has a freaking event space in her backyard.
It's true. Rust, make an investigation check because you're looking for some tummy tablets.
Do you even know his house layout?
Oh
Wait,
my
no.
god.
Oh, yes.
I don't even know how long you guys been knowing my character as a person.
Is that 3 zeros on investigation checks in
Shit,
a row?
man. Don't trash
Yeah.
my house.
You are looking in the toilet, and all you like you're looking underneath the sink. You don't know where people keep medical supplies. All you found is like Lysol and like some abrasive toilet cleaner, and that's about it.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go start serving people food if they're looking hungry.
So you're walking away from the dead body.
Well, Brand's there. Okay. What I want to do is I want to, while I'm serving food, kind of like also listen in on conversations to see what people are saying.
So you're going. So right now there isn't really any food set out. I'll say if you guys can look at the roll 20. So this blue tint right here that's at the top left corner, that's like the food preparation. Oh, I put the guy on the wrong side. So they've got a few people in there working the food. But right now they're just kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs, but they're getting paid, so they don't really care. So do you walk up to them?
I mean, I guess there's not going to be any food right now, or if there isn't any out.
So you walk up and they just kind of stare at you.
Do you know if we'll be able to start serving people now? Because people are looking hungry, and I don't know when my friends will be back.
That's up to the crazy lady. Like, I mean, she told us not to feed anybody until we're done to make sure that everybody's here, and like the crazy Medusa lady with hair, and then the one with fangs and claws. Yeah, they scare the crap out of me. They've given me my job. I'm just doing my job, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna would I assume that the crazy lady with the hair is
Yes,
Salas?
that's your wife.
Okay. Then I'll say yes. The crazy lady with hair said to start serving people now.
Option check.
I just want to add in, I'm sorry, but she also was physically seen laying down and fainting.
Yeah, but they're all in a different tent.
Here, they were on a smoke break.
Okay.
You said deception?
You should be good at this. You're an orc, for God's sake.
Well,
Well,
it's
he is the
only
groom
a
as well.
one.
He is also the groom, so eh.
Grr.
You are in a tux. Oh, 19. Thank you. You made my job easy. so they go, well, okay, but hey, go right ahead. If something happens, it's on you.
Okay, now I'll start serving people.
So as you start serving people, maybe a few of the people who are working at the caterers will kind of like throw or kind of put their cigarettes out, stomp on them, and then they'll start picking up the trays and starting doing the same, mirroring you.
Man,
Which
Corey, you're gonna have to do so much landscaping to make up for this.
so which are you going towards a particular person? So you
think
said you
I'll
were
move-
looking to overhear people, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
probably around either Izzard, the vampire guy, and Panther.
Panther, actually I put him on the wrong side. Panther would be sitting on your side. He's probably sitting somewhere down here. No, 8. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the vampire guy, Killian, he is sitting on the side that is Salus's side. Regrettably, it's a little less busy. There are a few less people on this side, but he seems to be just sitting by himself. He doesn't seem to be really talking with anybody. On this side, Panther struck up a conversation, maybe with another precinct guy, and then Izzard is just gleefully talking to anybody within earshot.
Okay, I'll start on Salus's side first, and I'll kind of can I do a insight to see what I would think Killian would like to eat?
Sure. Okay.
He's getting one of everything, man.
He looks like the guy
Jesus
that prefers
Christ.
well done steaks.
Okay,
Prefers like very well done, very well cooked food.
Just for your vindication, Rust is trying to figure out how to serve people food and who's going to eat what.
I did not know we left him behind.
Okay, I'll get him.
Yeah, we left him behind.
The well done steak in maybe not the actual wedding cake, but like just some sweets, and like walk over to him and be like, "So, how do you know Salas?"
Has a very wide smile. It says, "You already know that. That's why you invited me."
Apparently, he
yes.
already knows you.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
I remember now. I see everything. I'll go. Oh wait, okay. I'm surprised that you didn't have any objections. It's nice of you to kind of share. Sharing is caring.
Well, to be fair, she never really asked. But I mean, I hope you can understand where I'm coming from in this, in that I'm not doing this in any way to hurt you. In a lot of ways,
Oh my
Salas,
god, Blake has a stalker.
a lot of ways, Salas is not who she says she is. And in a lot of ways, she is who she says she is. She's a very, very fascinating person that always seems to find a new facet of herself to live through, I guess you could say. Things were great when they were. And then when she left, I realized exactly what was going on. I don't even know you at all, but I still feel some sort of brotherly bond. And I feel like I should at least tell you, please be very careful. She's not the kind of person to enter into one of these things lightly. And she's definitely the kind of person who always leaves with her pockets heavier than she arrived. So please be careful.
Oh shit, he calling you out.
He's calling you a gold digger.
He's calling you a fucking gold digger, you ass.
Does he even know what a gold digger is?
I mean, probably, if he's rich. Would I be able to tell if he's like saying this out of malice or just like he's just like kind of miffed? Cool.
Therefore, you have rolled so well so far. So, I mean, you have no idea.
Jesus Christ, Rust.
Absolutely no idea.
Cool. Guess I will continue to serve people. I would definitely know what Panther likes to eat, right?
Yeah. He likes fish, that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's what
Because
panthers
he's
eat,
a
right?
cat.
Panthers eat fish.
Okay, I'll bring him whatever fish we have.
Okay. So
But I'll give
he'll
him like I'll get a like particularly small piece. Be like, it seems like you're having some stomach trouble, so I take it lightly on the food.
he'll look at you and sort of like he's trying to put the pieces together in his mind, and you immediately see a rush of like almost relief and then slight disappointment, and he goes, okay. And then as you walk away, he'll say, hey, Rust,
Yeah.
I want you to know I'm really happy for you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bullshit.
I we've known each other for a really long time, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of a surprise. I didn't know that you and Salas were a thing, and I was, I guess I kind of thought I would have known. Kind of looking at you expectantly, like he's expecting an answer.
Please tell him it was like yesterday we just proposed.
Oh yeah, yesterday she said we were dating, so I assumed that meant we were supposed to get married, so I proposed right then and there. And she said yes.
How many dates have you been on?
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Jess, it's all coming apart. It's all coming apart.
Well, we took down some drug dealers, so I think one.
Alone?
Mm-hmm.
Took them down alone?
No, it was us It was me, her,
Oh, I forgot
her
it's Core's
brother.
birthday.
You were on
Oh,
a
yes,
group
it is.
date? You had one date and it was a group date? Oh man, I gotta teach you some tricks, man. Oh man, if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna teach you some tricks, okay?
Okay.
Man, you got a ring on the first date.
He had a donut, goddammit!
Well, I had the gems that we got, but I didn't have the band. But I did have some donuts that we had from that morning's meeting. So I kind of just had to improvise.
So basically the police department's paying for your wedding. Sweet. You even got it written off too. You know, you're one of the luckiest people I've ever met. You know that, right?
I mean, you're my best friend, so.
I know that you're no longer going to be in charge of your own testicles anymore, but if you could come out to have a beer once in a while, you know, I'd still like that.
Of course.
Good luck, Fred.
I'll give him a hug.
Stabs you in the back. No, I'm just kidding. Anything else?
No, I guess I'll just keep serving people till the others come back.
And then we'll go ahead and pass it on over to the jeweler group.
Which we're heading back at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say we're heading back.
And
and
we
I,
probably go through my
I-
front door and into the backyard.
And I have shoved the ring onto Core's ear again.
So as you guys walk
Let me
in,
unmute Jess. Wait, no, Jess, mute yourself.
as you guys walk in, you see that the policemen, particularly the lower like beat cop policemen, not the detectives, have sort of made like a little pseudo perimeter around the area, specifically around the doors. They're just kind of, you know, keeping their eye on everything, but also keeping an eye on each other.
Is this like that scene from freaking Parks and Rec where like if someone approaches and like, excuse me, is there a problem here? Is there a problem here? Is there a problem here?
But the thing that you see, Core, and maybe Salas, you would see
You mean
is
Silas?
Salas. You guys would see
Silas
is
is that ring.
I know. Let me finish before you critique me, okay?
No.
You guys see that the food is already being prepared when you gave explicit instructions to not have that happen.
No. I put my hand on my face and it's like, damn it, I worked all night on that. Fuck.
Oh, well, now I feel bad.
Salas would be trying to grill Cora on who was this guy, the third guy. Did you recognize him? Did he sound like anyone that was at the restaurant?
Yes. Let's get to that. I did see him. I think
Are
description.
those cucumber sandwiches?
I think
Nope,
the
nope, those are ham sandwiches.
I think the description he gave me was dark, pale, very
Creepy.
much dark. Yes. So I just head over to him. Like go out and find him out. In the yard.
I'm following along at this point.
I presume this conversation was happening on the way back. So if you guys want to keep the conversation going on before you confront him, you can.
Yeah.
So do you tell me his name?
All right, let me at him. Let me
I
at
don't-
him.
You said kill him?
Killing him?
Kill someone? Yes, let's
Killian.
kill someone.
Yes, you're not there.
Killian. His name is Killian.
I have no idea who you're talking about, but point me at him and we'll
Okay.
fucking rip his balls off.
I'm gonna tell
So
you.
as soon as she says Killian, there's like a dead silence, and she goes, "Killian Sterling." Oh my god, no, Cora, we have to go.
Wait, what do you mean?
Get Silas, get Russ, get us.
Cinema Silas.
Oh,
Wait.
fuck. He's the one who put me in here. I can tell you right now, he's the one who put me in here.
Really?
Yes,
You mean the dark haired man, pale and creepy?
yes.
What-
He's somebody I used to know, and he is not a fan of me. And we need. He's the reason I'm in here. And so, do we know how to get rid of that spell?
No. We can confront him if you like.
Okay. Take me to my body. I need to get something before we do.
Okay. I guess we walk into my house and I skip all of the guards and just go upstairs.
You see as you guys walk in, you see one of the chairs has been turned around, and in it is Izzard. It looks like he's been waiting for you guys. And he goes, excuse me, I think I have more information for you.
Ah,
It was you.
fantastic! Come up with me. I just like grab his arm and just like,
What? Wait, what?
I just like nope. Without stopping, I just run over, grab his arm, walk upstairs
You going?
to my room.
Oh my goodness! Wait, no, I
Shut
we have
shut
things
up.
to do.
Come on. And I unlock the door to my room.
Wait.
I assume Silas is following me. Sorry. Okay, then we're all like just rushing up to my room. I unlock door, kick in, see Bran, and I talk to Jess like, all right, we're near your body.
Has she pissed herself?
Jess,
No, her body is in stasis.
Damn it! You can't piss yourself when your soul's absent. Things I now know. But does she still have the post-it on her face?
I think Russ took that off.
No, he said he left it on.
He took his hand out of the water. That's right.
She took the hand out of the water, but he left the post-it on her face.
Okay. So she's gonna say, okay, so I need you to reach into my wig.
okay. I walk over. I let go of Izzard at this point, and like I walk over. I just put my hand in Silas' wig. I will be careful. What do you want me to find in your wig?
What is going on here?
So she's gonna say, okay, pull out all of my makeup.
What?
Pull out all of my makeup.
She's so different being on the outside.
What do you mean by that?
I have makeup in my hair. Pull it out, please.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to wipe your face or something. Okay, like do as such.
Okay. So okay, this isn't really only work for Silas. Put the face cream on Silas and make him look like me.
I turn to Silas and I'm like I hold the makeup up. And I look at him with the makeup in my hand.
You just have to put the face cream on him.
I slowly approach Silas with the cream. Don't blame me. You can blame your sister, and I just put it on his face.
What? What do you put on my face?
I just like put the cream on his face and it's like, don't blame me, blame your sister.
Yeah.
Is this cream magic?
How big are Core's hands, by the way?
Yeah, it's a face cream of many faces. So he
It's
should
a fucking big ass paw, man.
I'm just imagining like fucking Shrek grabbing Merlin's face, just. It's like, oh, what happened? Why?
All right.
Why are you doing this?
All right, son.
Okay, so then you can go through and pick out the weapons
I'm like,
that you guys want.
just
So I
rubbing my
have
Wait. Shut up, Chris.
so I have I'm just gonna roll them as attacks because that's the easiest way for me right now.
I have no idea what's happening.
So those are the weapons you can use, and those are what you see in
Okay, then. That's for Grizz to use, I assume.
for any
I don't know what's happening.
any of you can use that.
Okay, so your sister told me to put this on your face so you can use whatever weapons you use usually.
Why would I want to use her weapons?
I don't know.
I have my guitar.
No,
And it's fabulous.
the face cream is so he can look like me, so he can approach Killian.
Okay, so she said that this is for you to look like her and you can approach.
I don't have snakes for hair.
Well, now you look like you do.
I assume this makes you look like it. I don't know. She just wants you to go up to him and intimidate him, I guess.
Interrogate. We need to figure out.
Okay.
Or
I don't-
interrogate him. Because she assumed this Killian guy is the one who's behind it, and she wants you to go and interrogate him. Also, points to Izzy. All right, you're gonna stay with me. You can tell me what you what information you have on the situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay then.
All right. So Jess, you want Silas, you want me to pass the ring to your brother, or do you want to stay on my ear?
You can. Do
I
you have any magic?
I do have magic, but it's cleric magic.
Okay, I have attack magic that you can use. You can have dragon's breath. You can have you can do force damage. I have some lashes that'll let you cast magic missile, and I have a really nice fan blade. It's just like a normal dagger, but
So I guess I'm
Ah.
gonna start making my way downstairs.
Making your way downtown.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm just asking, do you want to stay with me? Do you want to stay with your brother, which is going to interrogate the guy? I'm not going to join him.
you guys should really be no. I can't stress enough how seriously you need to take this guy. You need to all be together when you confront him.
Okay, give me a second. I call out over to Stylus and ask him to come back. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Give me the Silas.
What
All right.
now?
I take the ring off my ear and it's like, here you go.
So you guys are leaving the room and heading back outside?
No, I'm
Or
still in
he's
the
just
room.
downstairs?
I'm just
Okay.
calling him. I'm calling him to come back.
I put on the ring this time on my pinky again, and I'm like, "You're just a real pain in the ass."
I just turned to Izzy and it's like, all right. Sorry about that.
So I know I never tell you about my jobs, but this guy, he's from a job, he's a big scary bad dude, and we need to figure out he's the one who did this to me. We need to figure out A, how to undo it, and B, you guys all need to be together because he's really super powerful. So distribute my stuff amongst you guys.
I ain't using any of it.
Silas, I'm serious. This guy is not your average Joe, okay?
All right, we'll give it a shot and see what happens.
So I have my flame lashes, I have my lipstick of flames, I have my Arcana Striker nail polish, my
So
lipstick.
wait, I've kissed someone and they burst into flames?
No. You can breathe fire
Why would I want to do that?
to kill people, Silas.
Yes, but I already have my own things to kill people
Okay,
with.
then give them to somebody else.
Fine, we'll give them to your boy husband.
My boy husband.
Your husband.
Does he know how to use that stuff? Are you gonna have to give him?
Oh.
Are you gonna have to give him a primer instructions? Where is he?
I don't know. I think he was serving food last I saw. I think they're on hors d'oeuvres.
Okay. I need you guys to all be together. I cannot stress enough. Listen, we did not leave on good terms. He did not know me as Silas, and it's not super good. Okay, so he should not be here. He should not know that I'm here. Silas, do you understand? You know the kind of
Yes.
work I do. He should not know where I am, who you are. You know I've always protected you from.
Yeah, I don't know why though.
Shut up. The point is, he shouldn't be here.
Alright. And I'll motion for her to follow me and I'll go look for Russ.
Core is going to ask. I want to talk to Izzard for a moment. He has some information about the I guess the ring.
Alright, I'll go find Russ then.
All right. And I turned to Izzard and it's like, all right, what did you want to say?
So, I found out that the gym itself, like I said earlier, needs to be released with a code word. That code word is determined by the individual who enchanted it. The enchantment spell itself only takes a few minutes, but the person has to always be in direct contact with that gym. So it must be somebody who has had direct contact with that gym for an extended period of time.
This can be multiple people? Question mark.
Oh, no. I mean that if you were to somehow figure out the code word, you wouldn't need that person anymore. You would just be able to release them yourself. But until you know the code word, you cannot release the person. The code word is determined by the person who created the spell.
Ah. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. I'll keep this in mind. Thank you. Real quick, flashback to the shop owner. He just said that 3 people came by. Last person came in. Nothing about this quote unquote code word. In my memory, I don't remember. I don't think he
Yeah,
ever
history check.
mentioned it. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a nat 20.
Brain blast.
Okay, so the Spencer definitely did not ever say that Killian had connection with the gym, but it's also very clear that his mannerisms and his manner of speaking changed very abruptly when he started talking about it, almost as if he was reciting lines from a book instead of recalling things from memory.
So when the part he was talking about like the Killian guy, he just changed his tone.
He remembers seeing Killian, but he does not remember Killian actually having contact with the gym. However, it is pretty clear that his mind was, or his memory was affected after he met Killian.
Okay. All right. And it turns out, thank you. And I go over and rush to Stylus, and it's like recite the information.
Stylus?
Look, I keep forgetting this wrong.
The only thing you haven't called me so far is Stalin.
But I recite information given to me to you.
Okay, so basically we have to rip his mind open. Got it.
Well, it's either the shopkeeper has memory modified or, points to outside. He has the code.
Well, I mean, let's assume he does and go from there. I'm gonna go find Rust and just tell him to be on standby for when things go down.
I follow.
Okay, so Rest, what are you doing?
I guess I will. I mean, I'll follow Silas and Core, and I'll ask Panther. Panther, we're gonna go confront this guy. I think he put Silas in the gym. Do you want to come also?
Why would you be
Yay.
saying you're going to fight somebody?
Because we are.
Did Silas just tell him? Yeah, Rest, you don't know anything.
Who's Meow? Heads of Meow?
Sorry, that's my cat.
I love him.
Wait, does Panther know or I assume he doesn't?
Well, Silas just said to be on standby, so I just assume we're fighting someone.
Don't know who?
I said to be on standby.
Silas,
So-
Silas is gonna be whispering in Silas's ear. So listen, I put something on Rust, and I need you to get it.
Oh God, is this a sex thing?
No,
Where'd you put it?
it's just in his pocket.
All right.
Well,
I
okay,
walk up to.
I
go
put
ahead.
it in a false pocket that he does not know he.
Where is it on his butt?
No, it's in his regular pocket. I couldn't risk him getting it.
Okay. Do I have to do anything special to get it?
No. You should be able to get it just fine.
I walk up to Russ and I'm like, "Don't think about this too much," and I reach inside his pocket.
Hold on. Rust wanted to do stuff with Panther.
Okay, Russ can do his thing to Panther, and I'll fondle him from behind.
Okay, so Rust,
I'll
what are
just-
you asking Panther?
Just if he wants, if something goes down, will you help?
Yeah, bro, I got you back.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool. And I'll fist bump him.
Hey, friend, what's up?
Is he talking to me?
Yes. You're telling him to fight somebody and you're fist bumping him, and that's all the information you give him. Yeah.
Yes.
So he was asking what's going on.
God damn it.
Just walking away.
Russ, the king
Well,
of
I'm not gonna
detail.
walk away. We might know what happened to Salas, so we might be fighting someone. I don't know who yet.
You walk away. You don't see how he reacts or how he reacts.
Oh well, I assumed we'd still be right there since Salas is doing something.
You walking away or not?
I'm
You
not.
don't walk away facing at somebody. The moonwalking away.
Well, I assumed he'd follow me if I did.
Tell him to. You just said be ready.
Okay, Panther, follow us.
Jesus Christ, Blake. I love you.
I love this so much. He'll follow, and he's doing the shifty eyes, looking at everything because he's honestly has no idea what's going on. All he knows is that there's about to be a fight.
When can I fondle?
Yes, now you fondle.
Okay. I say to him, don't think too much about this. And I reach inside his pocket. What do I find?
Good dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. It has teeth.
Panther, Russ
26.
just told Panther to look out, and Panther just found you reaching at him.
26.
Okay. Oh, geez. Now I got to go. Panther's stat block.
Oh, God.
Panther is going to try to grapple you.
No!
Athletics.
Do I need to roll athletics or acrobatics?
Either way.
You did a dexterity. It's fine. You're good.
Okay. I'm just like, hey, easy. I will fondle you later.
Go. Is this who we're fighting?
No.
No, 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 no.
I'm
this-
the
no.
goddamn brother
This-
of the bride and the maid of honor. You
this
ass.
is- we're not fighting him.
I'm the maid of honor,
There.
you ass.
He just rolls his eyes.
I'm gonna go over and
You'll know when I hit the person.
I'm gonna walk over to Panther and whisper in his ear. We might. There's a dark individual over at Sal's side. We might be fighting him. We're not sure yet. He kind of did something to the bride. Just keep in mind. And he's also maybe a mage. Just also keep that in mind.
So I have a question.
Yeah?
So Core, Silas, and Rust, you guys are all outside, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you lock the door?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Yes. I locked both Izzard and Brand inside the same room and just left.
What did they have to do?
Okay.
Damn, Brandon's in there just like, oh, hold it. Why do you keep
Nope.
locking people in rooms? Are you a jailer?
No, Scott do no things.
It's backstory confirmed.
Okay. Oh, chains and whips excite me. Okay, all right, we're doing this. So, what did I find inside of Rust's pocket?
Is he finding what we're talking about?
Yes.
So inside you find a leather pouch that looks as old as a leather pouch can be, yet somehow just almost pristine. Like it looks like it should be like gnarled and like the leather should be peeling back on itself, but it's not. It looks really pristine. It just looks old as fuck. In the front, you can see there is etched into the leather. If you know how leather working works, there is a whole bunch of little like what you presume to be letters, but they don't look like any letters you have ever seen. And
Salus's
if you
pouch, property of Salus. Do not touch except for Salus.
and on the front is a flap, kind of like a flap for like a handbag or something like that. And in the front is a very, very intricate looking metal clasp, and the flap on it is clasped down. It's about the size of say like a pack of cigarettes, something like that.
What the fuck is this?
You need to get
Make
him
an Arcana check.
Can I check my pockets to see if anything else cool comes out?
Investigation check.
It's a 4.
Oh God. Oh
Can I
no.
make one? Can I make one?
You
Salus.
don't know about this. You're not even
This is-
there.
Salus, this is your doing.
I am aware.
Wait,
No, you're not there, Cora.
I got an 18 on my Arcana check. If that helps.
Cora's there, but she's not like. Are you showing it to her?
No, I'm looking at it like I'm keeping it like to myself.
Okay.
Oh, then you need to have made a sleight of hand check then,
Oh, okay.
Do I make a
because Cora has
perception
a
check?
high. Yeah, Cora has a high perception. I'll presume you're using passive.
Okay. 18%
Ooh.
on passive perception. I
Cora
see
got
it.
Goddamn, no eyes. Or
See,
ears
she
or
pulled it
whatever
out.
orifice you're using.
I see it. I'm like, what is that?
I don't fucking know. I found it in his pocket.
Did my Arcana check counts now?
Yeah, I'll say you go ahead and make it now. This you have actually no. I'll just send it to you.
It was
Did I
already.
find anything cool in my pockets?
You find some pocket lint.
You find some buttons.
Salus is gonna say, need to get him to draw a card.
Pick a card, any card.
Slowly, his face is like, oh,
Okay, we need to get him to draw a card. Apparently, I don't know
Don't-
why.
don't draw any cards.
He needs to draw a card.
Don't draw any cards.
What if I? Can I take the entire deck out so I
I'm
can
just
at
gonna
least
walk
like
over.
perform with
I'm
it?
just gonna walk over and it's like whispering. It's a deck. It's a deck of many things.
Oh.
So don't point it out.
Mhm.
I think it's supposed to be an intimidation thing.
Okay. But can I pull the deck out and at least play with it so like I can show him like
No,
he
Make it-
needs to
make it-
actually pull it.
no. If you pull off any cards, something will happen. If we good or bad, you could be banished from a different dimension. We don't. know.
okay, can I pull out all of the cards and hold the deck?
Pull the card.
Ah, damn it. Alright,
If you
someone
pull
for that.
out any cards, you could die. You could be banished. Something good could happen, but we
Alright,
don't know.
alright. I got an idea. Where is Killian?
Finn is still sitting in the same chair. If you look on the map, he's in the same place he's been the
Has
whole
he
game.
moved?
Nope.
Alright,
Did
I'm
he do
gonna
any of
sit,
the
I'm gonna walk over down next to him. Actually no, I'm going to sit in the chair in front of him, but backward.
Gonna flip the chair over dad style.
Yeah!
I'm just gonna stand kind of behind him, but not like directly behind him. Just like watching him from behind.
Okay, son, take a knee.
Wait, what's happening?
Dude, you look bored. Like really bored.
Sorry,
and
course.
reminder, you look like me right now.
I do?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna have to play this differently.
Yeah.
You look like Silas. I just
Okay, so I'm gonna sit down in front of him and be like, "You thought you got me, didn't you?"
Core, did you say you're sitting behind him?
No, I'm standing like 10 feet behind him.
Okay.
I'm like standing near the tent. Pretending I'm going to my caterers and yelling at them that they just like serve that food without
Yes.
And
I
I'm
probably am
standing
doing
with
that
Core.
actually. I'm actually am doing that as I'm looking at both of them, but still like, what the fuck? Why did you serve them?
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna sit down in front of him and look like, so, you thought you got me, didn't you? Joke's on you.
Just Hey Jess, what's
I'm
the DC?
It's 13.
Okay.
Can I at all help this with like either mimicry or something like
Nope.
that, or performance?
Nope.
No. Okay.
He passed, didn't he? Damn. Oh, he should have
I mean,
disadvantage.
you know your sister, like the best out of all of us.
Should have disadvantage. What for? Okay.
Is it because of
Okay,
my
sure.
cleavage?
You have cleavage. Look at your picture. You have leg. Oh wait, no. Are you? I guess it would make the dress too, wouldn't it?
It would be face only. Should be face only.
Okay, so what are you? You're wearing like what? Your Elvis Presley attire?
Pretty much.
Okay. he'll look at you and say, "Hello, Siobhan."
Yes, I am Siobhan. Siobhan Montenegro.
Shut the fuck up. Just be coy.
He laughs. Hmm. Of course you are. It's been a crazy wedding. Is
You
she
telling
okay?
me? I'm fine. You got the doppelganger though.
Yeah, I'm glad. Good. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. I don't really know that much about you since what happened. Tell me, what have you been up to?
No.
Don't let him con you into talking. Just hold out the deck and make him draw.
I'll tell you what. I want to ask you some questions. You want to ask me some questions. So we'll each pick a card from the deck, and person with the higher card has to go first. How about that?
Look directly at the ring and go.
I'm wearing both rings, by the way.
He'll look at the ring and kind of laugh and look back at you and go, "My friend, you have absolutely no idea who you're talking to. Where do you think this deck came from? You don't think I would recognize my own deck?"
It
You
came
don't
from
seem
my
to-
ass.
Okay, Silas, he
You don't
knows. Just give
you
him,
don't-
listen, give him the ring,
You
and
don't
if he
seem to
doesn't
know
give it
that
back,
much about your sister, do you?
if he doesn't give it back in under a minute, draw a card. Okay?
Tell me,
Mhm.
what
I
is
need
your
you to trust
sister's
me.
name now?
I need you to trust me.
Greg Feinstein.
Give him the ring, okay?
You know why you couldn't know how old you were?
Because
Silas, give
I
him the
look
ring
amazing.
now. Silas, give him the ring.
I would like to sleight of hand take the ring off and hold it in my palm.
Okay.
15. Does he notice?
Don't see him react.
Well, you have an incoming phone call, and I throw the ring in his face.
Throw the ring at him?
Yeah,
Wait, you threw it at him.
I'm specifically trying to get him to swallow it. Like throw it at his open mouth if his mouth is open.
What?
Wait, what?
Okay. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know how much
If his mouth is open, I want to try and chuck it into his open mouth.
Oh gosh.
Why don't you understand about what I'm saying? Okay.
To be
Is
fair,
this
he was in the middle of talking, so
acrobatics, athletics? What is this?
it
I
would be a
think
dexterity save on his
Probably
part.
athletics.
I think
'cause
it would
it's
be a
like
dex.
basketball.
It'd either be a dex check on my part
It
or a
would be
dex save on his part.
dex
Think
check
of the
versus
combat.
dex save.
Yeah, dex check versus
Maybe a improvised weapon.
No,
well, he's not hitting him. He's not trying to beat an armor class. He's trying to get it in his gob.
Dexterity,
Oh my
maybe.
God.
Ah,
Dex
fuck.
versus dex save is the 22.
Come on, brother.
Woo!
Oh my
He is
gosh.
swallowing me.
God.
Oh god.
So you throw this ring down his mouth,
Oh gosh.
and he is just kind of shocked and taken aback by it.
Now kick him in the dick.
He's going to make
Oh.
a con save to try to regurgitate it.
Can I kick him in the dick while he is doing that?
I can I cast whole person on him?
My God, are we doing this?
Yes. Kick the shit out of him.
I cast whole person on him.
God, okay. Well, put everybody on the board. Let's roll some initiative.
Wait, I actually have hold person. Oh, I don't. Well, rip.
I do, but I want to kick him in the dick.
I guess I can do my destructive wave.
Killian's initiative was a 3, which makes sense because he's surprised. And then Izzard got a 15. Who are we else rolling for? Panther.
Wait, wait, but I thought Izzer was inside my room.
Yeah, Izzer got left behind.
He's locked inside my room with Bran.
You're kicking somebody. He's gonna hear. I just rolled initiative for him once he joins.
Gotcha.
Silas, you need to move over by Killian.
He just teleported out of the room.
I can. I have Dimension Door.
No, I meant Izzard. Since he's the wizard, he could just teleport himself outside the room.
Can they not
Silas,
unlock
move
the
your
door
token
from the
on. Thank you.
inside?
No,
Don't have the key.
I have the key.
Oh, it's one of those doors.
One of those doors.
Interestingly enough, Silas, you're up first.
Do I kick him in the dick or do I actually do something useful?
I already said you're gonna kick him in the dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick him in the dick.
I also said he was making a con save, so
Do something useful and mute me.
Oh, that's right. I have to mute you.
good point. Yeah, you all have to mute Silas now.
He
Except
is
me.
inside somebody.
Con save. Showing up now? Yes, it is. Okay, 17. No, it didn't. I was still okay. Go public.
No, we can see that.
You can? Okay, it still said GM to me. Okay, cool. So with a 17 perception, he probably doesn't swallow it, but it's like stuck in his mouth.
It's stuck in his throat somewhere.
As a free action.
Like the very
like
end of like the
speaking.
tongue and the throat.
Can I speak to him? Hi, Ko. It's been a long time.
Okay, make your turn.
Wait, so has he spit out the ring or not?
He did not. It's like you don't see it.
It's lodged in his throat somewhere.
Okay, so that means well, so much for turning him into a lobster. Yeah, nope. I use polymorph. He's gonna be stuck. I am going to. I'm
So
sorry.
can you polymorph me into a T-Rex?
Yes, I could. I technically could, but
I'm deciding. Let me go turn on my fan. I'll be right back.
I'm going to turn
that's
on
okay.
actually.
That's okay. I was not prepared for this. I was prepared for something much more humorous.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast. I think I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He has advantage because reasons.
He's a vamp. He still failed. Oh wait, no.
20.
Son of a bitch.
Target must succeed. Nothing happens if he fails. Okay.
All right then, and then for my bonus action, I am going to activate Mantle of Majesty. So I'm going to stand up, and I am going to stand on top of my kicked-aside chair and start shredding my guitar and playing. Shit, what was I gonna use? We can build this dream together, stand this test forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. So now for so now I can cast command without expending a spell slot for 1 minute. So I am going to do command grovel on him. So I believe that is a wisdom saving throw.
Allowed to do that on your bonus action, or is
Yeah,
that
this is
another?
Yeah, so I activate Mantle of Majesty. Mantle of Majesty is a bonus action. Oh, and then I have to cast. Okay, then I have to use another bonus action to cast command. Okay,
I thought.
so okay, all right. So I am now not just sparkling, but glowing in in a disembodied spotlight.
Up next is Core.
Okay.
So, Silas just threw a ring at him and then tried to make him laugh. It just looks like a really bad day gone wrong.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna assume. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to use my channel divinity to use let me check. It was my channel divinity was destructive wrath, which is basically fun damage or lightning damage just maxed out. So I'm gonna cast destructive wave, non-lethal. The thunder is 30 It's
Is that gonna hit both of us?
no, it only hits the person that resists to.
He
So-
rolls a nat 20.
So, wait. Okay, I'm guessing that's an advantage.
His magic resistance, advantage on saves against spells.
Okay, then he will take half of 45.
This
22?
is not shaping up to be very good.
That's not lethal, but it's 45 lightning damage to him. Well, half of it.
Okay, so he took 22 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else at this point. No, I don't believe so.
So
That's
up
my turn.
next is Izzard the Lizard Wizard. You guys don't see what happens to him. And now it's Killian's turn.
This is bad.
Killian will, as a free action, look at you, Silas, and say, she has been lying to you her whole life. You don't even know how much of your life you have lost to her.
Can he talk if there's a ring in his throat?
I was about to say.
He con saved it like in his mouth. Okay, so
So he's saying it muffled, like he's talking into.
Yeah.
He's like got a fucking jawbreaker in his cheek. You
Right.
don't even know how much of your life you lost.
I've lost so much of your life.
Oh my god! I just realized if I'd gotten him with the hideous laughter, he would have been choking on it.
Oh gosh.
Holy shit, that would have been poetic.
Okay, so you guys see he brings his hands up to his mouth and you can see the ring fall out of his hands. He'll reach down to pick it up and then put it deep into his bag. He was trying to do it stealthily, but he didn't do a very good job. And so then that was his bonus action. For his actual attack, he will move right here next to Core.
That's gonna wait. So that's gonna get prompt an attack of opportunity from me.
From you, yes.
All right. I have Warcaster, so I have to use my rapier. So 22 hit him.
Does
That's 10 piercing.
Hey,
So
boss,
I
I
stick
can't.
him in the butt.
Oh. I can't move me.
put you in the background.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm just gonna take you off. No offense, but you're not doing that much in this fight.
Woo!
I can't touch you.
Yeah,
No, I
I'm on a
mean-
different layer.
I mean moving you. I mean like
You need to go to the background layer.
Touch my body.
I can move you, but I can't erase you. There we go. Okay.
Owie.
How
I
does
But-
it
If he
feel?
moved,
I do have
if he moved all the way
telekinesis,
over here, would I have gotten an opportunity attack, or did he like?
No, he's still in your range.
Mm.
Okay, so you pick out your rapier, and as you stab him underneath his armor, it doesn't pierce as much as you think it should, and you think that he has some pretty serious armor underneath that suit. But you've poked a nice hole in the suit, and you can definitely feel that you got him. Like he's not bleeding just yet, but you definitely did some damage, but not as much as you thought. So then he'll walk up to
Damn it,
Core,
his butt is armored.
and he'll do multi attack with his longsword. So
Alright.
a 21 and a 25.
Those hit, and I make my reaction to do Wrath of the Storm. He must make a dexterity saving throw.
He has advantage on because it's a spell or spell effect. He rolled a 17.
Wait, let me check. What was my DC save again? No, that passes. It just passes, but he still takes the half the damage. So you check what it was, how much damage was. Also, because he was hit by it, he is pushed back 10 feet after his multi attack.
If he saves,
No,
That
it's
doesn't sound
no,
right.
So no, there's another ability as me being a Tempest Cleric thing, like Thunderbolt Strike. When you deal lightning damage to a larger or smaller creature, you can also push it up to 10 feet away from you. It's a passive thing. So he just flies away from me as soon as he done his thing.
anytime you do lightning or thunder damage?
Anytime I do only lightning, not thunder, just lightning.
Does that take a reaction to do?
Nope, I think it's a pass thing after I do the attack. It's just the thunder damage that pushes him back. Here, I can
Hey,
post it for you here.
If you could, yeah. That sounds like something.
That's the wrong thing. It's alright.
Bolt strike. Okay, I'll look it up. Anyway, do your damage.
Oh, ignore that.
No, I'm not ignoring it. I'm
There
So-
fixating on it.
So for your first attack core, you take 9 points of slashing damage, and
Gotcha.
then you feel this sword sort of like suck the life out of your body, and you take 7 necrotic damage. He comes around this opposite way with the second strike on the other side. This time it doesn't hurt as much, but he hits maybe like a kidney or so, and you take 8 slashing and then 13 necrotic damage.
Okay, 8 slashing and 13 necrotic. Where's my phone?
And then, so he did his bonus action and he did his attack. So
Yep.
then that's the end of his
He's
turn.
push back 10 feet
Oh.
from me. So he
So
just
then-
pushed over the bush wall.
Why can't I grab you? Why is everything so hard? There.
Phrasing.
You make out the cleric, but the cleric always gets you back.
So then it is now Rust's turn.
Okay, he is attacking my friends. I will go into a rage,
Get him.
and
Get
I'll
him.
just-
Get him.
I'll just reckless attack him. Does 24 hit? 9 plus 4, first one.
Rage.
Yeah. And I'm assuming 28 also hits. This is the only thing I'm good at rolling. And then 15. So that's 28 total.
Anything else?
I guess I'll yell to Corn Sellers. Are we taking them down or
Non-lethal.
okay. Well, I know that now. It's too late. He's already taken 28 lethal.
So then it is the top of the round. So
Okay.
you guys, we have the caterers over here. They got very surprised.
Who's
Get him.
also
Go get him.
noticing their boss being pissed off.
Roll mass initiative if I figure out how to. Mass roll initiative. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Silas.
Okay.
Wait, what about Panther?
Rolled for Panther. Is he not on there?
Nope.
Oh, he's not on there. I
No.
rolled for Panther. Let me try again.
I was wondering, where was he?
He was stunned with my bold moves.
I mean,
Well-
it's kind of like you're fighting in the middle of a wedding where there's like police officers everywhere.
Yeah, the rest of the cops just forming a circle, be like, "Prison riot!"
Okay, so I don't know why it's not showing. Oh, it's down there. That's why. Okay, put it. No, wrong way. That way.
You skipped me.
No,
Oh, what the hell?
Panthers first. Panthers first. He rolled. Okay, so golly, I haven't played Panther in
Seems-
forever. He's got like, he's going to come over here and crouch under this hedge, pop out and take 2 attacks.
Fuck you, Panther.
Get him!
Fucking hell, Panther! You just made my life harder.
That's total of what, 12 damage. Silas,
All right. Can I yell something as a free action?
depending on, you can't have a conversation, but yes.
It's not a conversation. It's a sentence. I'm gonna yell, "Russ, Panther, get away from the fucker!" And then I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Mantle of Inspiration. So,
Cancel out your previous mantle.
nope. They're 2 separate mantles. Mantle of Majesty doesn't end until I cast another concentration spell,
Okay.
or for a minute. So for Mantle of Inspiration, I expend a use of Bardic Inspiration to grant myself a wondrous appearance. Choose a number of creatures equal to my Charisma mod, and they can gain 5 temporary hit points. Actually, it's 8 temporary hit points and they can use their reaction to move without provoking opportunity attacks.
How far away do they have to be?
60 feet. So I'm going to do Panther. Panther
Panther's
core.
so far away.
Panther?
You
Yes,
said
but
30
It's all
feet
the
or
way on the
60 feet?
bottom.
60 feet is how far away they can be from me. How far is Panther from me? He is exactly 60.
What
Okay,
are you
fine.
doing that? What are you doing to this one man that requires Panther, who is 60 feet away?
It is I can't tell you. I only had a sentence. So I have yelled at them. I have yelled at Rust and Panther to move. I am going to give the temporary hit points and reactionary movement to Rust, Panther, Core, and this caterer.
Which one?
Because this
They're
one.
fighting us.
They are?
Yes.
I don't know
against us?
anything. All you
I
know
don't
is
know
that they're
that.
there.
They just see like us, well, their boss and other people beating up this one guy.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought they were on our side, so I don't know that they aren't. But anyway, so
So-
you guys get to use your reaction to move. And so
How much can we move?
so so again, I'm still standing on top of this chair, and I kind of do that thing where I put my foot on the back of the chair and I push it over, and so I can come down to the ground, and I yell, "And I need you now tonight, and I need you more, and we'll only be making it, 'cause we'll be holding on forever."
So Panther is going to. His speed is 50. Because why not? He'll be back over here in the corner.
All right.
So he-
Core, you can move as well if you'd like.
My reaction
Was spent. You used your action. All right.
You do the
and then-
I'll
caterer
take the
again?
temp. I'll take the temp HP if you got any.
yeah, it's 8. It's 8 temp HP for everybody.
Thank you. I'll take that.
And
You
then
said-
for that was
You
my
said you did
bonus action.
you did the caterer.
Yeah.
Okay, so the caterer is going to. That's 25 feet. That's good. Okay.
All right. Now it's my action. I am going to cast Synaptic Static, which is a 20-foot radius, which is why I was screaming at people to move.
Intelligence save with advantage. 8.
So he fails. So he takes 25 psychic damage, and also he has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. So, everyone. So every time his turn comes up, he rolls a d6 and subtracts that number from all of his attack rolls and ability checks, as well as his Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. He can make another Intelligence saving throw at the end of each of his turns.
Does he get to save against that at the end of every turn?
At the end of every turn, yeah.
Okay.
And for this one, he quickly switches up the tune and he goes, "How you like me now? How you like me now? Now there was a time where I could do no wrong." All right, I'm gonna stop it there.
So, at the end of your turn, Killian Sterling is going to take a legendary action.
Fuck!
Man.
He's going to call. He's going to look over at the caterers and say, "Charge!"
Shit!
I
And
knew it.
all allies within 60 feet who can hear get to move 30 feet. So,
Shit! Well,
I
that's
don't-
my.
I don't want to
see-
do my. Damn it.
Can we
Guys,
see
that's
if
my
the
bad.
noise in the kitchen is too loud for them to hear?
oh, they heard. Okay,
Well,
so
that was my B.
okay, 2 will go there, and 2 will go. Sorry, we'll go there. Okay, and then it is now the caterer's turn. This is the one backed up against Silas. So,
Oh no, my butt!
It's okay, man.
Mhm.
It's
he
okay.
will make a multi-attack with his butcher knife. Ignore
Oh,
that it
shit.
says mace.
It's okay, man. I already know how to get rid of.
I'm about to blow up everyone.
He got advantage because he was flanking. So first one is 7 bludgeoning. The second one is 8
Wait,
bludgeoning.
what was the attack?
Oh, it was 23, and then he got a nat 20. Oh crap! Sorry, they're on Whisper. I'm sorry. I was checking them all out, and I put them on Whisper. I'm sorry. So he rolled a 23 and then a nat 20. So you did 7 bludgeoning on the first one, and then 8 bludgeoning. Yeah, 8 bludgeoning on the second.
Out of my ass!
And I think that's all that he can do.
Oh, is
Okay.
that all? Is that
That's
all
it.
you got?
Core, you're up.
Okay. Second channel divinity activated. That's my last channel divinity, so I can't do this again. But destructive wave, my last 5th level spell slot. Everyone besides Silas and Rust will take 42
How are you getting
damage.
42?
Because my channel divinity allows me to do max damage on thunder or lightning damage.
Fuck!
Ow.
So
That would work if Izzard the Lizard Wizard wasn't where he was. It did not cast counterspell.
Oh,
That bitch!
what?
That's
But
what you said it for.
it's a 5th level spell slot.
Oh, he's going to cast this. He has a 5th level spell slot, so he'll match.
Ah,
You bitch! Wait, he can counterspell a channel divinity?
Spell, is it not?
No, it's a clerical ability. I don't know. I don't know.
no,
if
he's counterspelling the destructive wave, which is the spell. But the channel divinity is just the damage of the spell is maxed out.
Well, find me in the apps. All right.
All right, so that does not happen. As you see this, or as this happens, you're looking around going, what happened? And you see Izzard, and he just has this like crooked smile on his face. And you see him drop his alter self. Make a history check. Core.
11.
Looks familiar.
He's just like looking at him, like squinting eyes. Like, I don't know.
Jess, I don't appreciate your comments. I feel like I'm plenty cute.
Izzard the Lizard Wizard is next. So,
Oh no.
guys see Izzard with a gigantic green and white like mass over the top of his right shoulder.
Is it a tumor?
You hear him yell at Killian, "Do you have the ring?"
Oh shit, I gave it right to him!
Killian will go, "Yes!" Hey, and you guys see that Izzard is holding over the top of him Salus's body.
You bastard.
Wait, but Bran was there. Ah, damn it.
And that is
Right.
all he is going to do. Actually, no. He will, let me grab him. Move right here. And that's the end of his turn. This caterer on the top of Core will take 2 attacks, knowing that she's going to do some Wrathful Smite thing and probably just burn him.
No, she had already used her reaction.
That's right.
Sorry! Fuck!
Actually, I didn't use. No, my reaction is resetted.
Oh.
Because it was your turn. Yeah. So
Oh.
21 and 22.
I could use my reaction now.
21 and 22, they both hit. You take 15
Yeah.
damage in total.
My reaction's activated.
You fool. You've activated my trap card.
Is that a I keep forgetting. Is that a con save?
Yeah, it's a dexterity save.
Save. Oh, this is the push, right?
Yep, and he'll be pushed back 10 feet if he does so.
5.
13 damage. He's pushed back 10 feet.
Okey doke. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So then it is the next caterer's turn.
Where's
Who
my
will
Fuck that
attack
character
Core.
in particular.
Really think you guys would pull Panther in here too. I wasn't prepared for that.
why would we not?
Would have, absolutely. Okay, so the first one's a 7, which misses. The second one is a 12.
He's not flanked anymore. He doesn't have the flank thing anymore. because
Fine,
this other
then.
guy.
Then it's
Oh,
11.
they all miss anyway. They all miss anyway.
So he swings, and you duck and duck. And then it is the next caterer's turn, who is face to face with Silas. Oh no, my face. And they're rolling
Ah,
great, aren't they?
yes!
It's a 13 hit.
Nope.
Oh, geez. Okay, so he missed and missed. You're just shimmering and swaying. I predict you doing like the Elvis hip pivots, or like Jim Carrey in The Mask when he's getting shot at. You like pull up your
Yeah.
crotch like 15 feet in the air.
Yes!
So then it is now Russ' turn.
Okay. Going to run back over to Killian,
Get him, boy.
and I will recklessly attack again. Does 20? Well, yeah, it hit last time.
No. Yes. Yes.
10.
-5 because of his armor.
What?
He has high armor. That he has what is it called? Something weapon master, something that drops his any bludgeoning or piercing by 5.
What?
28. It's a thing. Look it up.
I don't doubt that it's a thing.
Wait. Isn't
And
it
then
great? Isn't great
17.
at slashing? Isn't great at slashing?
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So he just gets a watered down version of rage.
Yeah. So the 13 plus 4, that's 17 damage.
So 27 and all, whatever you want.
Yeah. So 17 damage -5 is 12. Nope. Killian's starting to look really hurt.
And then I will. I guess I'll. Wait, let me see what the range is on this. Because it might have to be someone next to me. It's 10 feet. I'll tase the chef guy right here.
Tase him?
Tase.
Fist. Okay.
If he fails his con save, he will take a of tase.
He passed.
He takes half, I think. Let me
Two.
check real quick.
Which one is that? Is that this one? No, it's
Hmm?
not that one. I'm trying to find which
The
caterer
one
that
next to
is.
core.
I know. I
This
have
one.
4 of them. I'm trying to figure out there. Okay. Which HP pool that is. So are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Killian will do another charge. For his legendary action, he will choose instead of having all of his allies move, he will have all of his allies make a melee attack, but only one. So this caterer will make an attack against Core.
Where are all the other policemen?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right here, it's fine.
Where's our legendary action to have the policeman charge?
It's literally been 12 seconds. This has been 12 seconds.
Is that 5? Okay, that's 5 damage in total.
5 damage total.
Okay.
And then Silas, you get 2 with advantage.
My ass, my face.
16 and 17.
16 and 17. I think they both hit. Yep, those both hit.
Yeah, I have your AC is 14. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 bludgeoning and 5 bludgeoning.
Ow, my face, my ass.
Did Killian save against the thing Silas did? Because I might influence what I do on next turn.
That what the like the mask of many faces thing?
The whatever that was messing with his, that was giving him, that was subtracting from his rolls, like saves.
Oh, I don't think you would know that. It is his turn. So now again, what does he have to do? He did fail.
He has
by the
to
way.
roll a D. He has to roll a D6.
Roll D6 to do what? To do anything, or is it just whenever he
No,
attacks?
so he has to roll a D6, and that number is going to be subtracted from anything he does this turn.
Would movement be still good?
No, movement was to be. It's attacks, saving throws, and attack rolls, ability checks, as well as con saves to maintain concentration.
So Killian will take an opportunity, or actually no, Killian will use his action to disengage
Mm.
and will run over to Izzard. The moment that Killian enters next or steps next to Izzard, Izzard releases the spell that he was holding, and you see this flash of green light envelop a 10-foot radius around them, flash white, and they're gone.
Piss!
Rude.
Oh, shit. Are the
There's
chefs
none.
back to normal now, or are they still being weird?
I mean, you don't know. You can talk to them. Panther will run up here behind this, and he'll kind of yell, "Rust, what are we doing?"
They might be invisible. Let's try and find them.
He'll make a perception check. 20. Ooh. So he, with his cat eyes and his cat hearing, he's listening really intently. And even after all the cacophony of battle and all that stuff, he's still able to hear. And he just says, "There's no trace of them."
That was probably Dimension Door.
Well, they're fuck. Or how do these caterers look?
One's next to you. I mean, as far as health goes, or like their intention.
Intention. Are they still getting wacky?
Good tobacco.
I'll let you make a perception check, but that would be your action for this turn. You could just kill him.
Could, but that's using spells too. I'll make the perception check. I have bonus action abilities I can use. 21.
You see a switch turn in their heads, but it's not a switch like they were mind controlled. It's more of like a switch like they have a different objective now.
Fuck. I'm going
that
to.
objective is to cook food.
Yes,
I'm
they
gonna
are going to
point-
shine your shoes.
I'm going to point at the one in front of me and do command grovel. So he needs to make it's wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to do flee. I'm going to do flee instead. That fails.
To flee.
Yeah, he has to move as far away from me as possible. If he leaves, I'm going to hit him with my reaction.
Okay, Core, what's on top of that hedge at the top of the map?
Probably someone else's house.
Okay, he will.
Well, I'm going to hit him as he leaves.
He
With my
can't leave
opportunity.
now. He waits until the end. Until his
I mean, it's
turn.
probably fenced. Like the hedge is probably behind the hedge is probably
Oh, okay.
fenced. So
The hedge is the property line.
like there's probably a fence in between. So
Okay, Saz, is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Cater's turn. So he will take. Can he take his action to disengage, or does he just run?
It just says he runs. It says target spends its turn moving away from you with the fastest available means.
Okay. So then he will run. He's got 60 feet.
I'll hit him on the way out.
He'll
We
get
don't
off.
even know if they're still evil.
I don't give a shit. 24.
I think we're all like emotionally distraught right now.
If he took the attack, it'd be 6. Yeah, 6 piercing. Stab him in the butt.
Okay, he runs. Next, it's Core.
Okay, it's nothing personal. Obvia.
It's nothing personal, but
No.
you took the food out early.
No,
It's extremely personal.
no, it's like you see he's very upset about this, and in his fitting rage, he casts Ice Storm.
I think I just erased you off the board, Core. Sorry. Let me put you back.
So he casts Ice Storm in his fitting rage, and everyone within 20 feet of him, minus the guy that's running away over its fence,
Jesus.
has to make a save or takes 25 of all that. But yeah, in his fitting rage,
Natural 20.
he unleashes wrath upon everyone.
Ooh, 17.
Okay, so 3 deck saves.
So with a nat 20, do I get 0 damage?
It's half. It's half.
I know, but
No.
I'm trying.
No, sorry.
So-
ye sick, sir. Sir, ye
So-
sick.
So yeah,
That's-
everyone in the 20 feet. It's difficult to. It's basically an ice storm happening around Core right now as he's distraught.
I'm angry.
Ow! You shot me, you a-hole!
Everyone just sees the nose just unleash fucking like ice and storm over.
You say 25 damage? Is that right?
Yeah, 25 damage in total.
So, Russ, did you make your check?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
did.
saved.
Yeah, and you both.
So we take
saved.
12. Yeah, we take 12.
Yes,
Well, do I still take half of the bludgeoning? Like
It's-
half
it's
of
all-
that?
Yeah, you would.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You have bludgeoning and then half that. Okay, so this caterer gets like an ice shred to the head, and you just see him fall down on the floor. How do I put the thingy on him? Where's the thingy? There's the thingy. Okay. And that was Core's turn. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
So this caterer will continue to run. He is now gone. This caterer will make a bolt for it this way. Core, you get an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Fuck yeah, he is. He's gonna bite. He's gonna bite him. He's actually gonna bite him.
Y'all
Okay.
went from non-lethal to merciless killing.
I was never non-lethal.
16 to hit.
The hits.
So there's. Give me a second. 14.
So this is a lightning bite?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you want to take him out?
Taste my lightning, fucker!
I mean, he's trying not to be lethal, but he's just emotionally distraught. So it's like just like take a big chunk out of his shoulder.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say nipple.
No,
Take
it's a
a big
big
chunk
chunk,
out of that fucker's nipple.
like just a big chunk out of his shoulder, and just like breathing heavily.
Rip out his carotid artery.
Is that it?
Yeah, and also it was difficult terrain, so just to make sure.
So this last guy is going to make a dex save to try to jump over the hedge. Makes a 15, so he just barely passes. So he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And that one's dead. That one's dead. Rest.
Well, I don't want to kill him. I'll do. Can I do reckless?
Just grapple him.
Yeah, but I just want to knock him out.
Just knock him out.
I can't move my token. Oh wait, I have a alert.
Can you tell them to unmute me, please?
Yeah, unmute Jess, by the way. Actually, don't talk about it yet. We're about to be out of combat and we can talk about it. But yeah. Okay. So 7 damage.
Or it's 11 overall.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay. I just tase him till he's down.
Just convulsing on the floor. You see a little spittle going everywhere. Like do you kick his mace away or his cleaver away?
Sure, yeah.
So you kick the cleaver away until he can like sporadically like poke himself in the face with it or something like that. Okay. And
I'm gonna
so
walk over and I'm gonna. Good.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yeah. Yes, we are out of initiative now.
Okay.
Core rushes to his room to check on Brand, since he was also with Izzard at the time.
I want to rush over to this guy that has been tased. I want to kick him in the ribs.
Why?
Interrogation.
Okay, he's passed out, so he's not even going to remember it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of torture is about to happen, and I am very much in favor of it.
Step on his ass.
Right now,
Can-
Core is
can
gonna
I-
check. He's gonna check on Brand.
I'm
Can
kicking
I-
him with my platform shoes.
Can I quote unquote accidentally tase Silas?
No.
Absolutely. Make an attack roll.
Well, it's a save.
Make a save.
What's the save?
He's not prepared for it, so it's with disadvantage.
14.
You take a full 8 tase.
Motherfucker, I will end you! You're a shitty husband! You're a shitty husband, shitty fiance, just fuck you!
Can I tase him again?
Absolutely, go ahead.
I will poke you in the ass!
So yeah, I'm rushing to my house right now, checking on
15! Nice try, shithead!
Doesn't does that meat beats?
Needs beats.
Well, you take half, so you still take damage.
Wait, half?
Yeah.
2.
You tase me again, I swear to God, I will kick you in the dick!
I tase him.
I'm afraid we're going down the murder hobo route here.
What? It only lasts for a minute.
everyone is emotionally distraught right now.
I was about to say, I'm down to 12 health, by the way.
Oh, you guys.
I didn't really know how long my character knows any of it too. That's also a thing.
I feel like we've gotten so close over 2 days.
This has been in the span of like 36 hours.
Yeah.
I want to pick up. Is he awake yet? Can I slap him awake?
Just for
finally
the
check
sake,
on-
because I wasn't prepared for it, I'll say that we can. If you want to wake him up, then we'll fast forward to the next time we have Rome Cops.
We don't want to check
So-
on at least.
Okay, so
Okay, so you want to wait until next time we have Road Cops for this?
possible, yes. So
Okay.
you guys wake up and
We
Brand
get a long,
is
we get a long rest?
I want to check on Bran.
Okay, sorry.
Brand is knocked out. He looks to have been hit in the back with something. Like it had to be something that knocked him out pretty quickly. There's probably
Oh,
something
the back of my head.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can pretty much assume that it was Izzard that did it. But
I
Wait,
try to
he'll
shake him.
you shake him and he wakes up and he's really groggy. What
And
happened?
At this point, Cora looks like he was maybe crying on his way up. He's like, they took her. They took her. She's gone.
Did what? And he'll look around and go, "Oh heavens!
She's gone.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot he had the ring. I would have done so many different.
God damn it, Russ! You fucking idiot!
Okay, you're the one that threw it in his mouth in the first place.
Yes! Because she told me to!
This is okay. To be fair, I did tell him to do that, but I also told him to. I did not tell him to throw it in the mouth. I said give him the ring, and
Truth.
then use the deck of many things like a grenade. If he doesn't return me in 1 minute, start pulling cards. And he was like, okay. And then
I
threw
totally
me-
misunderstood. I misunderstood all of that.
He threw me into his mouth.
that's it out of context."
I wonder.
I totally misunderstood the entire plan.
What did
See?
you understand it to be?
Brax.
I understood it to interrogate. I understood
Is
that I was supposed to be pretend to be you, and then interrogate the fucker.
That was the original plan, but he saw through your ruse so fast that I was like, okay, let me talk to him. And then
I
Okay,
feel
yeah.
like-
See, I misunderstood that too.
I feel like I should explain that.
Brax, can I make another history check on the lizard guy?
Give me 1 second. So, first of all, he knew what was going on, and the fact that you just plain walked up to him, knowing full what was going on, he was already immediately suspicious. And so he rolled, and he got I think it was like a 17 or something like that. So he didn't pass by much, but he did pass the intelligence check for Mask of Many Faces. So, sorry, Core, you said, what were you saying? You wanted to make a check for something?
Another check to see who the lizard guy was. 'Cause in the moment, I didn't recognize him.
Okay. Are you? I guess you haven't said anything to anybody else, so this would be straight. You don't have advantage.
10. I still don't know.
That
who-
was supposed to be so much more badass than it went down.
See, Rust, this is why Rust tased you. He had intuition that Salus was upset with you for throwing her
You're
into his
fucking
mouth.
full of shit, sir.
I probably walked back downstairs.
If he could have just gotten to one more round and pulled,
Yes,
like,
I would.
hard?
Yeah, if I gotten one more, I would have gotten the deck of many things.
It was one. It was one more round. Would it just cast spiritual weapon? Damn it!
Yeah, I know. Like we needed one more round. I only got 2 rounds.
I wanted to cast spiritual weapons. Like whack. Fuck you.
It's going to have him fight another round, but in all honesty, you guys did a lot of damage in one round, considering the fact he was the only one you guys hit. So yeah,
Welcome
he's
to
out.
DMing with single guys.
Exactly.
Well, he was doing legendary actions, and like.
Well, I mean,
after
he
the-
was my only objective the entire time.
He swallowed your sister.
Gross.
Made him swallow your sister.
Ugh.
In my defense, I fed my sister to him.
Actually, now, can I ask you guys about the guy? Wizard?
The gizzard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lizard.
Because like I asked you guys, I don't recognize him, or I don't remember him, but I recognize him.
The lizard.
By
wizard?
the way, sorry. So you guys, when you saw him standing there with
Salus.
yeah, with Salus and with Sterling or Killian, he was not the same person. Like he had changed his visage. If you want to, you guys can make either 2 of you history checks or 1 of you with advantage.
Can you show us?
I have a
picture of
+1
what
to
he looked
history,
like?
so.
I have a -1 to history. If
I
y'all
have
want me to try.
Okay, I will do it with advantage then.
I'd have to go find one.
14.
How do I say this cryptically so that it's not?
Well, now I'm gonna just double check everything you say, or double, whatever.
I did get an 18.
It's so
You
late.
you rolled with advantage. No.
Well, the other one was 17. That's like just
well-
one under.
Silas, were you rolling with the intent of rolling with advantage?
I
No,
was.
that
Yes,
was
that was the
just-
by 10.
Okay.
Mine.
And
It
then-
was just on advantage from me attacking.
Oh, but Silas took the advantage roll.
Yeah, that was what I did.
Those are the 2 rolls. Feel like you've seen his picture a lot.
Oh my god, he's on a wanted poster.
Just pulls out the 7 one person.
Not there.
Pulls out all the one person.
Yeah, because she kept them all. Core kept them all.
They're all still with me. They're my wedding planning like paper. It's like
No, seriously, that's what she wrote her wedding notes on the back of. Because she kept stealing them from the goddamn secretary.
So
Surely.
So you flip them over and you look through, and the face that you saw was the face of Andolini Mario, one of the Mario brothers who are in charge of the mole extermination.
Damn it!
he's trying to
Fuck!
he was trying to extinguish all the gnomes.
This is like fucking Empire. This is the Empire Strikes Back of cops. No, I mean literally, one person was kidnapped, and fucking it ended on a sad cliffhanger. And now the person who's been goofy the whole time has to man the fuck up and go after his sister.
Oh.
You guys,
Question,
since I thought that since Casey was taking a pause for a second, that we would probably be doing Realm Cops for a while. So I decided that if everything went okay the way it did, and it relatively went the way that it was expected to, we will do a Realm
must
Cops
be nice.
mini arc. Yeah, we will do a Realm Cops mini arc. We'll call
The
it
realm
something.
competing.
Can I ask though, how long do I know every question I want
As long as you want to have.
to
We were getting you. We at least knew you before because we knew when your birthday was, and we were getting you a card, which is like
Alright, I'll say here.
which is what started all of this. Is because we were secretly we were trying to hide your birthday card in case.
It all started with a birthday card next to chair.
No, it started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
See, this is why you
Again?
should do nice things.
Alright, it's been a year.
I know, but at that same time, this is angry. This not.
Okay, so everyone's depressed, everyone's sad. The police is just confused.
Yeah, the
There
cops
was
are
no
confused like it was a 15-second fight with explosions.
Makes you feel any better?
There's-
Jess told me she thinks Bran should have died.
Oof.
Probably if he's not coming back, then probably
That makes the
Yeah.
most sense.
Yeah, it does.
Is,
Oh well.
is the dog
Yeah,
okay?
that actually does.
he's our Obi-Wan Kenobi is dead.
Actually, I have Ray's dead.
Okay, he was mutilated. They
He
broke
will-
his legs. He's
he'll
not
be
going to be able to
unable
walk
to
again.
He cannot detect anymore. He's the big sad.
We're all fucking sad. My character's crying. The other two is just angry.
Yeah, I'm being
Angry and
tased.
tasty.
You are not being a very good brother-in-law, I gotta say.
Hey, the wedding didn't finish. We're not brothers yet.
Oh my god! And I'm a little upset that fucking Rust isn't more upset, Mister. Protective instinct bullshit.
What are you I ran right up to the what's his face, Killian.
And started like tasing her sister or her brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Russ
you're
is a
being a
little bit.
shitty brother.
Russ is a little bit salty that you accused him of pushing her down.
So you tased him?
Oh! We are going to have words, sir.
Gonna have a talk when your father gets home.
I don't have a dad anymore.
Speaking of which, did you guys was there anything that you took away from the story? Because I found a lot of really interesting story pieces going through. Now, obviously, I wasn't there a super lot.
That you have some history that we don't know.
Yeah, you have history we don't know about. Apparently, I don't know about.
You modified your brother's memories.
Yeah, you're a shitty sister.
Hey, that was just something Killian said. You don't know if that's true.
Uh-huh. But you're cagey as shit.
I'm a spy.
I am a performer.
I am aware. That's why I protect you from that side of my life.
You're not aware. We've gone out under the full moon.
I'm Spartacus.
Would you still have kept the whole soul trapped in a gem thing if the ring was still a donut?
Because it was
It's
the
just
gym.
a jelly gem. It's a jelly gem.
Yeah, but then all I'm imagining is
Sal's is
Cora
fat.
having the donut on her ear.
All right, I gotta peace out, guys.
Oh, that was interesting.
It was very good. Sprax. That was very, very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job, Sprax.
Yeah.
That was
Guys are
a
going to have-
marked
Craig out.
improvement over last time.
No, everyone's
Oh,
depressed and
gee.
sad.
No, I'm not saying that last time was necessarily bad, but this time was just better.
Well, to be fair, we instantly tried to cause a wedding to happen last time.
Well,
My
yeah, but he
preparation-
ran with it and it worked out great.
Go ahead and
So
flesh
good
out
job.
your characters a little bit more. Just enough to have a multi campaign arc. I went ahead and went with the backstory that I have, which was basically the twins. But if you guys have more encore, so if you guys have some more backstory that you feel was now helpful, now that it's not just a one shot, please feel free to send it to me.
I'd probably need to flesh that out. She's obviously developed her backstory.
Grizz,
Yeah.
we have the same backstory because we're twins.
Okay, good. Then I don't have to worry about it.
Yes.